I'm on mute. I don't have anyone to tell me I'm on mute. That's embarrassing. Well, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're covering Oilers and Kings for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. As you can tell, I'm repping my Oilers jersey today. My name's Carter. My whole mojo's thrown off now because I was on mute at the very beginning. Drop it in the chat if you've ever done that for an important Zoom call or live stream of some sort. But yeah, my name's Carter. I usually cover the Anaheim Ducks on the Hockey Podcast Network with the Quack Report. But I am a lifelong Oilers fan, so I'm excited to be able to do this watch along. And yeah, we've got the chat going already. We've got Dylan saying, "Let's go Kings." We've got Ethan saying, "Let's go Oilers." And also, Ethan trying to manifest us a McDavid goal already. Yeah, I think that is a good bet. Dylan also saying score predictions, everyone. Yeah, let's get the chat going with some score predictions. I'll start it off. I think, this has been a close series. The last couple games of the regular season that these two teams met. I'm going to go 3-2. Oilers take this one in regulation. So yeah, but yeah, you guys feel free to drop yours down in the chat as well. Oilers fans, Kings fans, you're all welcome, even though I am obviously going to be a little biased to the Oilers in this one. Got Ethan asking, who's your favorite player? Man, it's hard to like anybody except McDavid. I gotta go with McDavid. I've got out in my living room, I have a bunch of McDavid merch there. So I've got his jersey on the wall back here. Draisaitl's just above my head. And tonight I am repping number 93, Nuge. I figured I would wear this one since this is the jersey that the Oilers are going to be wearing tonight, the navy blue. So thought I'd start off with this one. If it wins, we keep winning. If not, then maybe I'll shake it up and wear one of these other two here, the McDavid or the Draisaitl. We got Donnell. Hey, Donnell, welcome. Good to see you again. We got Donnell saying that he has the Oilers taking the series in 5 over the Kings. I like that. Yeah, that's. I think that's what I put in my bracket as well. So if you have a score prediction for this one, Donnell, feel free to drop that in the chat as well. We got Colton saying score going to be 3-1 Oilers with an empty net. Yeah, so another close game prediction. Yeah, I think this one's going to be tight for sure. Let's get my volume going back here for my stream. Yeah, if you're just joining, thank you very much. Let's get the chat going with some score predictions. I'm excited to see what you guys think, whether it's Oilers or Kings. Let us know what you think the series is going to be at as well. We got Donnell updating us here. Canes beat the Bruins 5-1. That's a big one. Was there, last I checked, there was 3-1, so I don't know if there was some empty nets in there, but yeah, 5-1, so Hurricanes leading that series 1-0. The what's going on in the Leafs Lightning series? If someone could update me on that, that would be awesome. Oh, Donnell already did that. Maple Leafs leading 5-0 in the third over the Lightning. Wow, I did not think that was going to be it. I mean, it's only one game, but yeah, Lightning not showing up for this one. It seems like I didn't watch any of it, but we got Jacob saying long time. You're a regular viewer, I guess, on the channel, saying Kings in 5. Ethan's score prediction here, 5-4 Oilers, another close one. Hey, what's up, Mad Mike? Good to see ya. Score prediction as well. 3-2 Kings, double overtime. Oh, man, that's going to be a late night if the 8 o'clock game goes till double overtime. But, yeah, I don't know. The Oilers went... Yeah, there's 3 of the 4 games against the Jets last season went to overtime. So, yeah, very, very possible. It was a close series. So, the Kings and the Oilers, that is, this season. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little bonus hockey tonight. We got Donnell saying Blues leading the Wild 1-0 in the first period as well. So, yeah, looking to have people update me on the score in that game since it's running at the same time, since I don't think I'll be able to monitor the chat, watch the Oilers and Kings game, and watch Blues and Wild as well. That would be wild. Mad Mike saying, just did a playoff stream for the Bruins-Canes game. Awesome. Hope it went well for you. That's great. Yeah, we we're just a few moments away from puck drop here. I believe Nurse is in the lineup for the Oilers. I think I saw that he was confirmed to be in now. And with that, the Oilers running 11 forwards and 7D. This is from at Oilers Access on Twitter, Oilers News and Updates, saying the starting lineup: Kane, McDavid, Puljujarvi, Nurse, and Ceci as well. It's probably easier just to read who's out. Brassard, that's surprising. I thought they would keep him in. He's kind of, I feel like they've kind of brought him in for playoffs. But I guess see what McLeod and Casson can do as the 10th and 11th forwards there. If you're watching the stream, actually, they are just pulling up the full lineup as well. So, Brassard, Archibald, Shore, Broberg, and Rodrigue, the third goalie that they have called up here. So, not surprised that Broberg is a scratch as well, but, I'm sure he'll get in a game at some point as well. If anyone has the Kings lineup as well, that would be awesome. If you could drop that in the chat, since I don't regularly follow Kings hockey, so I don't have access to that information on Twitter just right away here. But they're showing the starting goalies now on my stream: Mike Smith, Jonathan Quick. No surprises there, I don't think, for if you've been following those teams at all throughout the regular season, or at least the last month. Mike Smith has gone off for the last month, but so has Jonathan Quick as well. But they had some stats there that both those guys were like undefeated in the last month in all of their games. So they're putting up crazy numbers. This series is going to be an intense goalie battle, even though they're going to be the oldest goalie tandem that has played in probably the last 20 years. Mike Smith 40 and Jonathan Quick 36. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? Good to see you. What was I going to say? I had a thought, and now it's gone. I'll have the a whole bunch of stats and lineups and stuff up once the puck drops here. Score, stats, everything that you could possibly want numbers wise here. This is meant to be the chat here. Just get rolling, and that's what I'm going to feed off of here, as well as hopefully this is a really entertaining game. But we got Trevor here dropping the Kings lineup, which is much appreciated. Athanasiou, Kopitar, and Kempe, that top line. More Dano Arvidsson as the second line. I want to talk about Dano in a little bit here because he scares me. Iafallo, Lizotte, and Brown, and Grundstrom, Byfield, and Kaliev. Hey, Ali. Welcome. Good to see you. I will be dumping all over the Kings, so as a Ducks fan, I'm sure you can appreciate that. Ali's a regular tuner in of the Quack Report, which, if you missed it off the top, is the show I usually do here covering the Anaheim Ducks on the Hockey Podcast Network. But I'm a lifelong Oilers fan, hence the Oilers jersey that I'm wearing and on the walls here. So, I'm very excited to do this as well. Ali says, can't believe I'm going to cheer for McDavid tonight. Yeah, if you're cheering for the Oilers, it's hard to not cheer for McDavid as well. Donnell saying Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness is coming out this Friday. Yeah, that snuck up. I saw an ad on another hockey game that I was watching a few days ago, and it was like, oh, Doctor Strange was 10 days away. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm very excited for that. Don't have my tickets yet, but I should probably get on that because I'm very excited for this movie. So on the Quack Report as well, we tend to talk nerd things, Star Wars, Marvel, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys are into any of the nerd pop culture type stuff, for lack of a better term, like Donnell here, feel free to drop that, and that makes for good intermission conversation as well. Trevor's saying, I'm a Kings fan. Should I leave? Absolutely not. No, I'll try and not be too biased, but I will probably, shit on the Kings a little bit here and there. But hopefully there's other Kings fans that join in the chat. And we welcome everybody from all teams, whether you're an Oilers fan, whether you're a Kings fan. Hell, you could even be a Flames fan and you just want to tune in here and hope that both of these teams lose. That's totally okay as well. We got Jacob saying McDavid sucks. I disagree with that, but to each their own. Yes, thank you, Donnell, for reminding me to pick up my tickets for Doctor Strange. Ethan asking a good question here. Who do you think is going to score the first goal? Good one. I think I got to go with someone on the Oilers. I think if I could pick two, it'd be between Kane and Hyman. I feel like Hyman really thrives in the playoffs, but Kane has just been on a tear. So one of those two. But you guys let me know as well down in the chat who you think will score the first goal, whether it's for the Oilers or for the Kings. Maybe you think that, well, I was going to say nobody scores, but then we just go to a shootout. But we don't have a shootout in playoffs, so never mind that. We got Nick saying, go Kings, go. Welcome, Nick. We got Lee saying, hello from Grand Prairie, Alberta. # go Oilers. Awesome. Hello, Lee. Nick saying, no Flames fans allowed. If only we had a way to, you block them from the chat. I would probably opt for that. But, on the record, Flames fans are welcome. But off the record, they're not. Nick saying, first goal will be Trevor Moore of the Kings there. Dylan, nice reminder here to make sure to subscribe, everybody. Watch parties for every NHL team during the playoffs. Yeah, there'll be live streams every day on this channel. So if you subscribe, you get notified when your favorite teams are playing. Also, if you are enjoying this stream specifically so far, make sure and hit that like button down at the bottom so that we can, override YouTube's algorithm and make it to the top of their list or whatever it is. And more people can join in the chat because the more the merrier. Trevor saying, very kind. Thank you, good sir. I can't watch the game, so I decided to find a live stream. That's how I came across here. Sub for your kindness. Thank you, Trevor. Awesome. Love to see it. Thank you for the sub here. And yeah, unfortunately, just in regards to this, we can't show the actual game, so that's why we have all of the stats, but this is more so for the reactions of you guys, my reactions, and just, making it feel like you're at the game without having to drop hundreds of dollars on a ticket for the game. But thank you for the sub, Trevor. Donnell saying the four teams that are in pressure in the playoffs: Maple Leafs, Avalanche, Oilers, and Panthers. Absolutely. Yeah, Maple Leafs with a lot to prove, Avalanche with a lot to prove, Oilers with a lot to prove, and Panthers, yeah, just, looking to build up a good fan base in Florida there. Now, obviously, Tampa's done that as well, but specifically in Sunrise and around the Panthers. So awesome, Dylan. Thank you for the tip for being a beauty. I will continue to be a beauty because of your tip. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a tip jar. I don't know exactly how it works, but somewhere down on the bottom of the YouTube page is a tip. If you feel like I deserve it, then that would be very much appreciated. But the subscribe and the like button is what really means a lot to me. So if you guys can do that, that is just perfect. Ethan saying, I like Tampa, but I prefer Oilers since McDavid is on it. Yeah, there's a lot of guys that just like the Oilers for McDavid, but don't forget about Dry either. Am I surprised at the score of the Leafs game tonight? Absolutely. 5-0? I could not have predicted that. I mean, Tampa Bay is going to come back in game 2 very strong, I think. So it's going to be a long series. There's no way that this is the norm. But yeah, surprised that Tampa Bay was sleeping for game 1 for sure. Colton saying Evan Bushbaum to score first here. That would be amazing. That reminds me of Clefbaum's goal from the 2017 playoffs that comes to mind. So I hope we see a big clapper like that from Bouchard as well. Yeah, drop your, if you're just joining us on the stream here, make sure and drop your score predictions down in the chat. I'd love to see what we've got going on, what everyone else thinks. We're also doing series predictions and first scorer for the game. Donnell saying Maple Leafs shut out the Lightning 5-0. Wow. Oh, so that was a final. Yeah, that's insane. I'm assuming that was Anderson in net as well. Also, Donnell says the problem with the Panthers, Senators, and Coyotes that they don't play in a location where they can get more of their fan base at. Yeah, it's tough just the location really is the issue, because we've seen good Senators teams. We've seen good Coyotes teams. We've seen good Panthers teams. Right now we're seeing a good Panthers team. But yeah, it's hard for them to pack the stands still. Spencer saying, here we go. Ali asking if there's a THPN bracket or just TQR. There's no THPN bracket, at least that I know of, but there is a TQR bracket challenge through NHL Bracket Challenge. A bunch of other podcasts are doing them on the network as well. The one that I can think of just off the top of my head is the WCB podcast. They cover the Chicago Blackhawks. They're doing one. You can enter that and win $100 gift card. So make sure you find that one. I think the league is just called WCB Podcast. But you search them on Twitter. I'm sure they've got the tweet pinned or something like that. So, Trevor, agree with my state on Dano. He surpassed my expectations this season. A great pickup for the Kings. Yeah, absolutely. This situation right here is why the Kings brought in Dano. He was so important to the Habs last season in their playoff run, and yeah, he scares me a lot. Him and Jonathan Quick are the two guys that I think could steal, in my opinion, steal this series for the Kings from the Oilers. Lauren says, "Hi, Nate. I'm Carter." Nate is the other guy on the hockey podcast or on the Quack Report. But that's okay. We get mixed up all the time. There was actually somebody who thought my name was Nate Carter because Nate and I were always together in university. So people just thought Nate Carter was my name, but it was Nate and Carter, the two guys. So no worries. Ethan, I thought Tampa would destroy Leafs because they won 8-1 against them recently. Yeah, exactly. That was, just like a couple weeks ago. Jacob asking, will we be showing the game? No, but we will have this. And actually, that's a good reminder to change my background because the stream is no longer beginning shortly. No, we will just have some stats up here. We'll have the lineups. We will have match summary here. Once, things actually get happening, there'll be, shots on goal, blocks, takeaways, all of your regular stats. Oh, actually, this one right here. Just had to hit the other tab. So, yeah, we'll have this kind of stuff. But no, unfortunately, we can't show the game or we'll get a big slap on the wrist from YouTube and the NHL and Sportsnet and all those guys. But I believe that you'll be able to find the game elsewhere. But, here is where we come for the community. Panthers playing Sunrise, should be playing in Miami. Absolutely. Senators should be playing downtown Ottawa. Absolutely. Coyotes place closer to Phoenix. Yeah, absolutely. Again, location. That's like a marketing thing, isn't it? Colton says, the one thing that blows my mind is that the Yotes are playing at a college arena, but the Tempe project didn't get okayed. Yeah. Oh boy, we're going to have some penalties already between Yamamoto and who's with that? Yeah, so this is going to be a battle for sure. Hello, Lauren. Dylan saying the stream is buzzing. Yeah, we're at 69. Nice. 69 views right now. Yeah. It's awesome. This is the busiest I've seen the chat, so it's going to be a lot to keep up. Blues now 2-0 over the Wild. I bet Isha is livid over on his stream there. You're welcome, Jacob. Game has just started. Yes. They tend to be a little bit late on puck drop around playoff time. Lauren, aren't you on the Quack Report episode, season recap, season 3, episode 54? I cloned myself so I could be in both places at once. Yes. Ethan, yes, it started now. Bradley, go Oilers. I agree. Owen, Edmonton rules. Please read this. I did. I agree with you. Yeah. LA gets a power play out of that one. I guess the retaliation on Yamamoto. I was busy catching up on the chat, so I missed kind of what happened on that. But yeah, Kings power play right off the bat here. I will hold complaining about the reffing until at least after the first period. I'll try my best to. Donnell, what's with the Oilers and Hurricanes wearing their third jerseys in the playoffs? Maybe I know the jerseys are popular, but both teams wear your regular home jerseys. Yeah, I think usually when teams do that, it's because they're going to transition their alternate jersey to a home jersey next season. It hasn't been confirmed for the Canes or the Oilers, but I would imagine that there's... Well, actually, the Oilers said they're going back to their royal blues, so maybe trying to get the most out of the navies. Not totally sure there. But yeah, I mean, you can wear whatever you want in the playoffs, and a lot of teams opt for the alternates because they don't get as much love during the regular season. Owen saying, LA's going down. Absolutely. Ethan, are there any live videos actually showing the game on YouTube? Because I couldn't find any. Probably not on YouTube. No, YouTube is very strict on the not showing the games. They will shut those streams down pretty quickly, which is why we can't show them here. Oh, nice saves by Smith. Oh, man. I love it. But yeah, so not on YouTube, but there's some other sites. I can't specifically say what they are, but maybe someone in the chat can help you out with the best place to find those. Cooper, did I clone myself? Yes, I cloned myself so that I could do the watch along here, and that's so that I could do my regular episode on the Quack Report, which is currently streaming now on YouTube as well. No, it's actually just a pre-recorded one we did last night, but they're both streaming. They happen to be at the same time. So Lauren says, I hope the Oilers sweep the Kings. That would be nice, but let's knock on wood here. We don't want some bad mojo. Donnell, did hear about the Oilers changing their jerseys. Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure they've all but confirmed going back to the royal blue instead of the navy blue to some degree. Colton saying, wouldn't be surprised if we got jobbed by the refs since it's been happening year round. Yeah, absolutely. Reffing is all over the place this season. So, but like I said, I'm gonna hold myself back, at least for the first period, from complaining about the refs. Okay, if the Oilers change their jerseys, they will go back to the original look, the classic look. Yeah, it sounds like it. Every few years they like to go retro again. Cooper, some other YouTubers do the audio. Yeah, they do. You're correct. I don't personally like to do the audio because I much prefer the sound of my own voice and reading your guys' comments and interacting with you guys. So what about the Minnesota Wild game? Isha is doing a live stream for that with the Wild and Blues. So if you're more interested in that, I don't blame you. I would love for you to stick around, but we got the dual streams going on the Hockey Podcast Network right now. Allie, I want somehow the Oilers to win, but McDavid to lose. Why the McDavid hate, Allie? Come on. Yeah, Oilers killed off that penalty. They are being outshot 6-0 according to the score I got here, but 7-0 according to Sportsnet. So hopefully with McDavid on the ice now, we can get some more shots on net because that's kind of been the Oilers' game plan so far. Cooper, you're a Bruins fan. Nice. Sorry about the loss today, but, I've got the Canes in my bracket, so I'm going to be cheering for the Canes, at least for round one there. Lauren, didn't the Oilers wear the orange? Yes, they had the orange crush in the 2017 playoffs when they were at home there. So they wore their orange jerseys, specifically the McDavid one that I've got back here, or that kind of style anyways. Bradley saying McDavid's going to pull off some magic tonight. I sure hope so. Some playoff McDavid magic. Would love that. Well, Oilers got a shot on goal, which is nice. Now only down 7-1 according to my stats here. The stream here hasn't quite updated yet. Got Average Man. Hey, Average Man. Good to see ya. I haven't seen you in the chat before, so welcome. The arena is packed. Yeah, absolutely. 100% a sold-out crowd. Actually, going back to Lauren's comment here about the orange jerseys. Yeah, so the plan is still to kind of do the orange crush in the stands in Edmonton, so that's why most fans will be wearing some orange to some degree, but on the ice is the navy blue. Allie, some McMagic. Some playoff McMagic. Absolutely. This has been a pretty physical game to start, which I'm not surprised about, but love to see it. That's what I like about playoff hockey, is just the next level of physicality. It's awesome. Both these goalies are on it. Like I said off the top, the oldest goalie tandem, at least probably in my lifetime, or at least my memorable lifetime. 40-year-old Mike Smith, 36-year-old Jonathan Quick. That's a combined age of 76. Oh, come on, McDavid. Nope. Decided not to go too hard on the Kings yet. Average Man. Yamamoto putting someone in a headlock. Yeah, that was kind of what led to that first penalty there. I don't even know if that was Yamamoto that got the penalty. I'm assuming it was, but I didn't actually see what it was that he was called for. Yamamoto roughing against Iafallo. Yeah, so that would be the one there. Yeah, Oilers seem to be driving the play now. Some momentum after killing off that penalty, which is great. We still don't have our first goal of the game, though, so if you have a prediction for the first goal scorer, feel free to drop that down in the chat. Lauren, isn't Quick in net tonight? Yes, he is. I apologize if I misspoke and said that it wasn't Jonathan Quick. But yes, he is in Quick tonight for LA. Looks like Kings are getting a penalty here. What's this one? Wow, McDavid's first ever penalty drawn in in a playoff series. Love to see it. Love to see it. At least in the last couple years. So, yeah, that's awesome. If you guys are just tuning into the chat or into the stream, welcome. Again, my name is Carter. I host the Quack Report on the Hockey Podcast Network. I usually cover the Ducks. Lifelong Oilers fan, though, as you can tell by the 3 jerseys I got going on between myself and the wall here. So, yeah, I'm very excited to be on this watch along here. If you guys like what you see, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. We've got a whole range of hosts doing live streams every day. If you like this stream specifically, make sure and hit that thumbs up button down below for the like. We got Kevin saying, replace Quick the Ducks e-bug and that with the Ducks e-bug, and that's a wrap. Yeah, Thomas Hodges. What a great story there, coming in game 82 of the season for the Ducks. Yeah, that was a cool opportunity for him. Hopefully we can hear some more from Thomas Hodges on over on my show, The Quack Report. There, if anyone knows him, that would be fantastic. It would be a great interview. But even so, yeah, it was still really cool to see. Ali saying no goals till the second period. Scoreless first. That'll be interesting. Average man. We might have the first ever Battle of Alberta in the playoffs, but it's going to be a bloodbath. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I live in Alberta, so that's makes for interesting talk when I usually cover the Ducks. But for scenarios like this, obviously it's great. So I'm Southern Alberta, so most people around me are Flames fans, and yeah, I'm not going to want to talk to anybody around me if there's a Battle of Alberta playoff series, because it's going to be intense. But I do want to see it. You know, if the Oilers are going to go out of the playoffs, I at least want it to be in a solid Battle of Alberta. So, all right, we're back with the Oilers on the power play here. See if they can make something happen. Some Mick magic, as Ali said earlier. Some playoff Mick magic here. Love that. We got Danault on the ice, though, as I talked about off the hop. He is he's scary. He's scary good in the playoffs. You know, it would be a travesty if he wasn't a Selke candidate this season, because he made some noise over the last, year, 12 months really, between last playoffs and this season, and probably in these playoffs as well. Bradley asking, is Nurse on the ice tonight? Yes, Nurse is back in the lineup. I haven't noticed him yet, which is a good thing generally for a defenseman, but yes, he is back on the ice. Oh, another good chance for McDavid there. Very aggressive Kings penalty kill, which I'm not surprised about, with it being early in the series, early in the game, and all that. But yeah, let's see if we can get some magic going on the power play here. Like I said, we're still scoreless. Now would be a great time to get a prediction in for the first goal scorer. Maybe McDavid, maybe Draisaitl. Nugent Hopkins is on the power play. Maybe you think Danault's going to get a shorthanded goal if you're a Kings fan. Never know. But yeah, drop those predictions down in the chat. Yeah, both goalies been solid as well. Mike Smith and Jonathan Quick have made some really good saves. Nick saying so nervous for his Kings. Yeah, definitely the underdogs in this series. So yeah, it is totally fair to be nervous. I agree. But I will give them credit. Their penalty kills look pretty good so far in this first minute and a half here. So hopefully that puts your mind at ease a little bit here. Looks like we got PP2 out. Yamamoto. McLeod. Oh, what a chance for him. I thought he would get it. Kane on the ice, and probably Keith and Bouchard. Yeah, on the point there. for the last few seconds of this power play. Oh man, whoever said Boosh Bomb, I forget who it was, but they almost had that called on that shot. In one of the group chats I'm in, during the Leafs game, all the Leafs fans were going off, but they were saying that most things were getting called in the Leafs Lightning game. So it looks like for now we've kind of seen that in this one. Both teams with a power play opportunity, not even 10 minutes into the game here. So who knows? Maybe we'll actually get some calls in the playoffs here. The refs won't just pack the whistles away. Average Man saying the Oilers will awaken in the second period. Yeah, probably shake some rust off in the first. A little feeling out process from both sides. And yeah, in the second period, things will really pick up, I'm sure. Not just for the Oilers, but for both teams. Hopefully, mostly for the Oilers, though. Ooh, big hit from Cassian. I love that. That's what I've been missing the last few years is playoff Cassian. This is why he's still around in Edmonton, is for those big hits and making the opposition just terrified throughout the playoffs. Kings with a good shift in the zone here. Yeah, really, really physical. I like it. What I don't know what the over-under is on, I don't know if DraftKings probably has an over-under for the hits. If someone wants to check that for me, that would be fantastic. What's the over-under on hits in this game, according to DraftKings, which obviously is the sponsor of the Hockey Podcast Network here and the sponsor of this stream. Promo code THPN. You'll be hearing from them quite a bit. Hey, Andrew, good to see you again. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good. This has been a great game so far. Lots of action on both sides. Yeah, Cass unlocked beast mode there. Yeah, they just replayed it here on the stream. That was fantastic from Colton there. We got Maya joining. Go Kings. Nate asking, where's the rest of you? Where's the rest of me? Or where are you? The rest of the Quack Report over here? Maybe we need you in here. Feel free to hop on, Nate. Lauren saying, it's cool you have the ability to appear on two streams at the same time. Yeah, I'm magic that way. Maya asking who I'm rooting for. Oilers, baby. Let's go. The chat is pretty split 50-50 between Oilers and Kings, it seems, so far. Talia saying, everyone is saying Oilers in 5 or 4. What do you think? In my brackets, I had Oilers in 5. I really don't like predicting sweeps because I don't want to say they're rare, but generally I'm just way off on them. So Andrew saying this game is so crazy. Yeah, it's been wild so far. Lots of action. 14 shots already, 10 minutes in, which is more than I thought. I thought there was going to be a little bit more, defensive play, reservedness from both sides, especially the Kings. But yeah, it's been wild. Ali saying Nate needs to hop on in his Flames jersey. He's got a Kings jersey too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he hops on with that. Kevin, as a Ducks fan, I'm just happy there's no Knights. Aren't we all? Yeah, no Vegas Golden Knights this year. Puts that fan base in check a little bit. Nick saying the series going to 7. Yeah, I mean, it was a close series in the regular season. I think we're going to see a lot of 7-game series, not just with the Oilers or the Kings, but in all this Stanley Cup playoff. I think there'll be a lot of 7s. Kevin saying, or the Sharks. Yeah, no Sharks as well, but they really didn't have a hope. Colton saying the series is going for 6. Yeah, 4-2 final in the series. Yeah, I could see it being a 6-game series as well. Average Man, haven't seen playoffs in a while. Never realized it was this physical. Yeah, I think part of it's the matchup as well. But it's this one specifically is pretty physical. I think it'll tone down a little bit, but I think both teams trying to set a physical tone for now. Leafs had a great game. Or Leafs a great game. Yeah. Yeah, they really did over the Lightning. 5-0. A little payback for that 8-1 win of the Lightning a couple weeks back. As an Avs fan, happy there's no Ducks. Oh, M7 rapid fire. Yeah. Would have been nice to have some Ducks hockey. Oh, man. Trevor Moore opens the scoring. Someone said that. Who had that? Oh, wow. I got to go back and find out who that was in the chat that had Trevor Moore scoring the first goal, because that was before puck drop. That's an amazing prediction. Yeah, I missed that. I was watching the chat on this one, but so I'm not exactly sure what went wrong here or what went right. Hard work from Deneau. I follow to more. Yeah, that's just a nice play, honestly. Oh yeah, I follow did get a touch on that. Okay. Yeah, just a quick shot. Wow. Yeah, who had Trevor Moore? If you're still around, let me know so I don't have to scroll all the way back. Just before they scored, I wanted to shout out Boo Manis thank you for the tip. Awesome. Love that. I'm an Avs fan, but go Oilers in this series. I picked the Oil to win in 6. Yeah, I think 6 is a good number. You know, probably 5 or 6 would be my prediction, but I said 5. So, and Avs are my pick to win the cup this year as well. So, yeah, they look scary good. And thank you again. Taryn Boot, I hope Oilers win just so the Flames can wreck them next round. Oh, I don't know about that, but I do hope that the Oilers win so we get a Battle of Alberta. That's what I really want to see. Oh, big hit was that Ryan McLeod? No, Bouchard. Ducks still got some work to do before their playoffs. Started off with firing their head coach. Unfortunately, they re-signed him. They extended him. They took that option for an extra year on the contract there. Brought back the assistant coaching staff, which is okay too. But yeah, it's going to be another long season, I think, which is okay. You know, Pat Verbeek's got a lot of work to do, and I'm excited to see what he is going to do. Moses, I apologize if I butchered your name there. I think both teams match up well defensively. My prediction, Kings 9, Oilers 1. Wow. But Brown will only be held to 5 goals. Only 5. Oh, man, if Brown scores 5 goals, I'm gonna lose it. That's not my favorite thought. Do you hope it is the Oilers, or do you think it is the Oilers? I both hope and think it is the Oilers. I don't like the Kings. I'm a Sharks fan. Yeah, exactly. California, band together and hate the Kings here. Tally saying LA City. Oh, I'm just getting into where the goal is here. Carter, how's your friend these days? He's great. Yeah, he didn't want to hop on the Oilers stream, at least for the full 3 hours. He might pop in a little later. But yeah, Nate, my co-host on the Quack Report, he was in the chat earlier as well. Might still be kicking around here. But yeah, he's doing well. Let's go from Nick, the Kings fan. Trevor saying goal LA. Maya, hope the Capitals go far. Yeah, I mean, you never know when you got Ovi on your team. Nice top shelf. It was Nick. Okay, yeah, it was Nick that predicted the Trevor Moore goal. Nice. Awesome job. Applause to you, sir, because I don't think many people would pick Trevor Moore for opening the scoring in this series. Let's go Kings from Maya. Average man saying, I'm thinking Colorado's going to win the cup, either that or Florida. Yeah, those are 2 good teams. That would be a deadly Stanley Cup final as well. Let's go Oilers from Andrew. Love it. Allie, I'm thinking Avs win. Love and miss Josh Manson. Yes, forever in our hearts. Former Anaheim Duck Josh Manson there. When will we trade Hopkins? Hopefully never. I just got this jersey last year, so hopefully never. Booman is saying 4-2 final for the Oilers tonight. Again, hopefully never. Man, he is he's without a doubt the best third line center in the league. If we can run McDavid, Draisaitl, Nuge as 1, 2, and 3, Nugent Hopkins is by far he's so important to that third line, and the power play and the penalty kill, everything. I think Connor McDavid and Draisaitl are similar to Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. Kevin, Californian. Here's a breakout for the Oilers. OB saying hopefully the Leafs take out the Bolts in the first round. You know, I just for the memes, I'm going for LA, or not LA, the Lightning in that series. Just because as a Canadian, the Leafs get too much screen time. So Haley Connor saying, I'm a big Toronto fan since I was a kid, but I'm hoping Edmonton makes it far as well. Oh, nice. After I literally seconds ago just shit on Toronto. We have a Toronto fan being nice to Edmonton. You know, sure. You know what? Go Toronto as well. Haley has changed my mind. Kevin saying California hockey is more loyal and supportive than most think. Absolutely. Very dedicated fan base down in California. You're a Kings fan confirmed. Yeah. A little Freudian slip there. No, back to Kevin's comment though. Absolutely. Like they may not be the biggest and most profitable fan bases down in California, but they're loyal, which is I think way more important. Owen saying we need Jordan Eberle back. I would love Jordan Eberle back. That was a mistake to get rid of him. After what, like one bad playoff round? That was awful decision making there. It's instinct. Is the game on pause right now? No, it is not. The game's still going on. Currently about 6 minutes left in the first period. Average man. I live in Edmonton and been an Oilers fan forever. Never give up your home team, even if it's Arizona or Montreal. Yeah, exactly. I'm from Medicine Hat originally. Still go for the Medicine Hat Tigers every year, even though they were like bottom of the CHL this year. Yeah, Medicine Hat Tigers are my home team, and no matter how bad they are, they'll still have a place in my heart. Donnell, who scored for the Kings? Trevor Moore did, as Nick so predicted at the beginning of the game. Colton, I want the Ballard curse to live on. Bolts and 7. Yes, Bolts and 7 for sure. I think that's what I had in my bracket as well. Game 7 curse there. Lauren, Ducks and Angels fan, and I hate the Kings and Dodgers. Also a Steelers fan, I assume, based off of your profile picture there, who hates all of their AFC North rivals. Yes, nothing drives sports more than rivalries, especially, like the divisional ones or the local-based ones. Like Battle of Alberta, Trump's most other rivalries, Battle of Florida, Battle of LA for baseball, like you said there. I do like the Sharks and Knights rivalry that has appeared over the last few seasons, though. Even though it's not a local one, that's a good rivalry, but it just won't have the same flair as those division rivalries. Boomanis, while I am off, just wanted to show support for the time you take to do this. Thank you, Boomanis. Yeah, good night. Hope to see you on another live stream. Appreciate the support. Colton, that way boy wonder Dubas gets fired. If the Leafs are another first round exit this year, big changes coming. Taryn Boot, Flames better than Oilers. Hard disagree on that. No! At least in the standings, they can be better, but not on the ice. OB saying, I'm LA everything except hockey. Hockey town diehard here. Finally got rid of Blashill. Yeah. If you're just joining in the stream, be sure to subscribe, toss a like on the stream as well. The Hockey Podcast Network does streams every day throughout the playoffs. There will be a stream as long as there's a game on, which until the cup final, there's always going to be a game on. So be sure to subscribe. And we have a great community here. So by subscribing, you get notified when somebody goes live on the channel here. Donnell saying, I feel the same way with my local teams in the hockey in the New York area. I know the Rangers would never move, but the Islanders happy they got their new arena, UBS Arena, and Devils with Prudential Center. Yeah, that I think that really screwed the Islanders up being on the road at the beginning of this season. Nate and I talked about that on our last episode where we went through our hilariously wrong division predictions, where we had the Islanders top of the division. But yeah, great for the Islanders that they got a new arena. They really needed that. Lauren, I'm not only a Steelers fan because of my profile, but I also have YouTube videos. Yeah, she does some great YouTube videos for Ducks hockey, Steelers and stuff, giving opinions on the Steelers there. Yeah, great YouTube channel. California Pokemon Girl 623 on YouTube. I would definitely recommend giving that channel a follow. Allie, Ducks and Kings Freeway Face-Off. Yeah, that's a big one. Another good local rivalry, or, area-based rivalry, I guess, for lack of a better term. OB, the Islanders deserve more love. Absolutely. Rest up, Mike Bossy. Yeah. RIP to him for sure. Yeah, he was huge for that organization. Huge for hockey. What a guy. And yeah, I don't think I'll ever hate the Islanders, even though, way before my time, the Oilers and the Islanders had some Stanley Cup final beef. But yeah, Islanders are a good team. Looks like there was an issue with the ice, kind of postponing the game, but it looks like they've got it figured out now. Donnell saying, did you know when when the Devils won the Cup in 95, when they swept the Red Wings, they were going to move to Nashville. I never knew that. I'm glad the Devils didn't move to Nashville. I did not know that, actually. Yeah, that's a fun fact that I was not aware of. So definitely glad they didn't move to Nashville, but also glad that Nashville got a team because they are also very passionate hockey fans, especially during their Cup run a few years ago. I forget the year that was, but that was a lot of fun in Smashville there. Lauren, I also follow Steelers fans like Steel Madden, now Steel Sermon Sports, Steel Twins, and All Steelers Talk. Some other great Steelers accounts there. I'm not a Steelers fan, so I would assume they were great if Lauren recommends them, that is. If you're just turning the game on, 1-0 LA. They're currently doubling up the shots, 14-7 on the Oilers here. But that being said, it's been a pretty even game. The Kings were just on a tear for the first few minutes and had an early power play there. Also a very physical game. I think we got should have the hits on here somewhere. There it is. Oh yeah, 15-12 already. That's quite a few hits, and we're not even through the first period yet. We still got 5 minutes to go. So yeah, tons of hits, lots of physicality, lots of pushing and shoving, after the whistles around the net and stuff too, that don't necessarily count for hits. Donnell, I follow all things New York sports. Happy with the local football teams, Jets and Giants, did in the NFL draft this past weekend. Lauren, I remember when both of these teams met in the playoffs in 2014. It would have been great if we won the series against them. Donnell, also in MLB, the Mets and Yankees have the best records in baseball. Yeah, I've been watching a little bit more baseball than I usually have. Honestly, I've just been throwing it on as background noise. But yeah, from what I have heard so far, Mets and Yankees having a good season. Ethan saying, I feel like whoever wins this series is going to have a deep playoff run. Yeah, this is one of those matchups that, I think it's a lot closer than a lot of people think. Even though I said Oilers in 5 or 6, all the games are close, very tight checking, and that's the way that the playoffs are, especially down the stretch. So, whatever team comes out of this has learned how to play Stanley Cup playoff hockey, and yeah, they could go a long way. Oilers with some good pressure here in the zone, but Average Man saying, I started a team in NHL 22, decided to call it the Yukon Cruisers. My captain is Evander Kane. Good choice. Yeah, he's how many points do you have for you already? Nick, how am I feeling about this game so far? Upset that the Oilers are down, but I still have hope. It's been a good game. Juan saying, who do you think's winning the Cup? I have Colorado in my bracket. I did a hot takes one where I had Edmonton winning the Cup, but yeah, I think Colorado, they are due. So I want and think they will win. So, but yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys agree or disagree with my Colorado prediction. McDavid in the slot, that was scary, but Kulak paying for taking a shot on net, apparently. Yeah, very protective of the goaltenders this game, but from both sides, both the Kings and the Oilers, protective of Quick and Smith there. Donnell, Ice Cube was at the NFL draft singing, "It was a good day." Watch it on YouTube. Big Raiders fan he is. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out. Nate saying, Carter, how great was the 2006 Stanley Cup? Carolina and rookie Cam Ward taking it to the Oilers. Oh, wait, my bad. Man, if Rolson didn't go down in game 1 of that series, that would be a completely different history. I'll leave it there. Donnell, Rangers versus Penguins. Who do you have winning the series? I have Rangers on that one. Shesterkin is a beast this season. So I have them. Average Man, only one, just one game played. For Kane. An assist. Nice slapper from a defenseman. Nice. Yeah, I love hearing NHL 22 teams and, how people build their teams. We got Forex Lil Mel saying, I agree, Colorado Avalanche. Yeah, they've been some people's pick for quite a few years as well. So I think just like Tampa Bay, they're due for a deep run and a good shot at the Cup. We got Hollywood Big Daddy Trips saying, go Kings. Another Kings fan enters the chat. Taryn Boot, LA in 5. Biggest first round upset. That would be a big upset if Kings won this in 5. Lauren saying, I don't think the Oilers will have a deep run given that they rely on McDavid and Draisaitl a lot. They do rely on them a lot. That's true. But we do have more depth than we have in the past, especially in 2017 compared to 2017, which would have been the last Oilers or the Oilers playoff series you are probably more familiar with. Oh boy, I follow. That was I got to give credit to that play. I don't know who the pass came from, but that was a sneaky play to Iafallo there. Yeah, let's I'm waiting for a replay on this one here. Who's number 12 on the Kings? Is that Moore again? Dang, this is yeah, it is him. Yeah, that's nice play. But I want to see Cassian lay a big hit on Moore now because he's having a solid game. Very, very solid game. Yeah, Kings score again. Hollywood saying score. Average Man saying, don't worry, they'll make a comeback. I really hope so. Had some other ones here. Some other comments I wanted to get to. Nick has Avs and Leafs in the Stanley Cup. That would be a good matchup as well. Hollywood says, and women announcers are annoying. I don't agree with that. Allie says unnecessary comment. I'll have to agree with Allie on that one. Colton saying it might end up being Colorado and Florida for the Cup. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people predicting Colorado, Florida. Yeah, 2-0 here. Couple minutes left in the first period. Big hits. Oh, good hit by McDavid there. He's it's a physical game when he gets involved. Ali saying, if the Oilers and Calgary are playing each other round 2, will you go to a game? It'll be a lot of money, but I would love to. But it entirely depends on the ticket prices, for sure. Man, that was close. That was a good save by Quick. Again, honestly, just exact same as the Rangers Penguins series that Danelle just asked about there, where I said Shesterkin will be the reason that the Rangers win that series. Jonathan Quick will be the reason that the Kings win this series if they come away with it. He's having a phenomenal season. Donnell, I will say locally, the Islanders need to get younger. Oldest team in the NHL. Yeah, they do. Absolutely. Devils' youngest team, although Chara brings up that average quite a bit. Devils' youngest team in the NHL. I think they can be like the Rangers for next season. Yeah, absolutely. They've looked like they're just on the cusp of something the last few years. The Devils are another team, just like Buffalo, that's due. Oh, McLeod is flying. I hope he gets one tonight. I really do. We got Slinks YouTube saying here in Toronto, nosebleeds are 300, lower bowl are 800 to 4K. Yeah, 4K for one ticket. That's insane. Even 300 is insane for the nosebleed seats. I know during the regular season in Calgary, you can get the nosebleeds for like $20-$30, but yeah. Yeah, minute and a half to go in the first period here. If you're just joining us, Kings up 2-0 on a goal from Trevor Moore and another one from Alex Iafallo there off of a nice pass from Trevor Moore. So he is having a solid game so far. Ooh, big hit by Kopitar on Draisaitl there. Sling. Oh, I already brought that one up. Sorry. Donnell, Devils also need to find Lindy Ruff and the coaching staff. Fired Lindy Ruff, sorry, and the coaching staff needs to go. They had the season of hell. Yeah, that's they still have a long way to go. Some big changes need to be made, but they have the pieces there, at least player-wise. Ethan saying, I have LA going all the way. Totally not biased. Yeah, definitely not at all. Not at all. Some McMagic here. Oh, what a shot from him. Love to see it. Ali had the McMagic going there. Average man says McDavid Magic. Let's go. 41 seconds to go in the period. The captain does captain things to bring the Oil in within one going into the intermission. Love to see it. Love to see it. Lauren, how is it that the Kings return to the playoffs, but we can't when the Samuelos wake up and fire Eakins so Pat Verbeek can choose his own coach? 100%. But Kings have done some good things. They made some good offseason additions here. What a shot. Short side by McDavid there. This is awesome to see. Blows past absolutely everybody. Love it. Again, just because I got to bring it up. As Average Man and Ali said earlier, McDavid Magic. Slink saying, not biased. Matthews deserves the heart this year. Nothing against McDavid. Both of those guys deserve to be on everyone's ballot. They're both candidates. It's hard for me to be unbiased in this situation. But yeah, credit to Matthews. He had a phenomenal season. I don't think, well, I know for a fact they wouldn't be second in the division if not for Matthews putting up 60. So Bradley saying, McDavid says, hold my beer. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, 2-1. Looks like we're going to go into the dressing room that way. Assist from Nurse. Great that he got an assist as well in this game since he just got back from injury there. Oh, it looks like we got another chance here late in the period. Oh, bad shot by Barry there, but what else is new? Average Man saying looking for Kane or Draisaitl will get a point. That would be nice. Well, we're 2-1. Sorry, I'll bring that up in a sec, Donnell. We're 2-1 going into the intermission here. Shot 16-13 in favor of the Kings. What a high shooting period that was. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play. Let's take a look at the hits here. 20 apiece. Damn. Very physical. Very physical indeed. 40 hits already in 20 minutes of play. That means we're on pace, quick math, for 120 hits in the game. That's a lot. Donnell asks, how do you feel about the Golden Knights missing the playoffs for the first time ever? Love it. Love it. Yeah, I think that organization needs to be put in check a little bit. They went all in this year. They've treated some players quite poorly, trying to go all the way. And this year, I think they definitely, obviously didn't pay off. And I think they got what was coming for them this season. So I'm happy for it. I know most people are happy for it as well. But yeah, everyone in the chat, let us know as well. So what you think about the Golden Knights missing the playoffs. I'm down to get the Golden Knights hate stirring a little bit in the chat. If you have any other questions to take us through the intermission, that would be great. I will star them, but we're going to take a quick break here to shout out our friends at DraftKings. Use promo code THPN at sign up for exclusive offers. Link is down in the description there. And yeah, I will see you on the other side of the break to answer some questions throughout the intermission here. Welcome back to the stream. We're 2-1 in the first intermission here for the LA Kings. If you got some questions for me, feel free to drop them down in the chat here to, take us through the next 15 minutes or so. I just wanted to bring up here as well, Allie. Makes sense you're an accountant with all the hockey math. Thank you for recognizing my math skills there. I just also wanted to mention, this is a safe space, this chat. I'm all for trash talk between teams and stuff like that, but when it gets personal, that's a little much. So, I've been trying to keep on top of blocking people, putting users in timeouts, all that stuff. If you see something, say something as well. I know you can report on YouTube. It's pretty quick. So let's keep it fairly friendly in the chat. I just want to say that. Not saying you can't trash talk, but, like I said, when it gets personal, let's maybe leave that out of it. Let's see here. What have we got for comments? All Sports fan Adam. Good to see you again, Adam. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, so I hope you've been doing well. In regards to Donnell's question here, Vegas deserved everything that was coming to them. A bungle job can't even treat their players right and messed up their whole season. Long may it continue. Fuck them times a million. Oh, man, tell us how you really feel, Adam. Yeah, they had quite a few injuries that I think is what actually cost them a playoff spot. But in addition to, some of the other things and the way they've managed their team both of those things compounded to them missing the playoffs. So, sorry, Jacob. Don't mean to talk about your team missing the playoff, your daddy missing the playoffs like that. Hopefully it's, it's still fresh. So hopefully didn't cut too deep with that one. Donnell saying, I heard that the Golden Knights are going to have their gold jerseys as their home jersey next season. Yes, I heard that as well. I think that's, if not confirmed, it's, all but confirmed at this point. So, and have an alternate jersey. So what's going to happen with their away jersey? They're going to make a just white version of that gold one. So basically just swap the gold and the white around, I think is as far as they're going with that. But I'm excited to see what their alternate jersey is going to look like. I think that'll be very interesting. Got King Soul asking, is this streaming the game live? No, unfortunately, we'll get a big slap on the wrist from YouTube and Sportsnet and the NHL and Bally Sports as well if we stream the game. So this is just for conversation. I do have some stats here as well that I pull up during the intermission, and it's all just for chat. But, there are places you can go that I can't tell you about to find the game, but if someone in the chat is feeling nice, they can drop a link potentially to where you can find a stream of the game. And then stick around here for some conversation. It's just like going to the game, but from the comfort of your own home. Donnell, Golden Knights been in the league for 5 seasons. There's nothing wrong with the gray jersey. Yeah, I think the plan has just always been to go gold, and it was just kind of a little bit too early, I think, for them to do that. They had to ease their way into going gold. Andrew saying the gray Golden Knights jersey is fire. And while we're on the jersey talk, let's bring in my co-host from the Quack Report, Nate Thomas.
Now, the beautiful thing about collecting jerseys is I never have to wear an Oilers one. Liking the Oilers.
Yeah. You can cheer for every single one of the other 31 teams.
Almost.
That's perfect.
Almost.
Nate, we were just talking about the Golden Knights jersey. Donnell brought up that they're going gold next season. What are your thoughts on that?
So what I was told was that this was kind of a long time coming. This was the original plan, which is why the gold jersey has the same the same design to it as the current, like the gray home and away. So yeah, This is a long time coming, but I think it just works for Vegas, right? They're flashy, they're loud, they're in your face, and that's exactly what those jerseys are. At first, I wasn't too much of a fan of it. I still wish there was a little bit more black in it. The gray just kind of feels muted with it, right? It kind of feels like someone has the saturation too high on it. But in person, though, like I have that jersey in my closet along with the gray one just right over here in the corner there, my Marc-Andre Fleury one. But in person, though, that's a beautiful jersey, actually. And the gold is done just right, I think, like in person.
Very nice. Yeah, absolutely. So. Yeah. because you brought up Fleury there, Average Man saying he hates Vegas for screwing Fleury.
Yep, I agree with that 100%. So yeah, you're looking at one of the biggest Fleury fanboys in Alberta, at least. I'll go
at
that
least,
far, but
for sure.
yeah, I mean, I got every jersey. The Minnesota one's on its way right now, or at least getting finished up, and will be on its way here soon. But yeah, I got a Pittsburgh one here, Vegas one there, Chicago one's in the closet, as the Blackhawks should stay for the moment. Just kept hidden in a dark corner for a while, but yeah, so
yeah.
But this was the perfect opportunity, though, to, obviously I'm Flames, I'm Ducks, but this gives me a chance to put on my Kings jersey and cheer for the team that drafted me second overall in NHL 21. And we somehow still got Quentin Byfield to go with. He was my line mate for my entire career in that game.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I even got my LA lifestyle hat, which is supposed to be Lethbridge, Alberta, but we're going with LA tonight.
Yeah,
Los Angeles,
I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got Kevin, agreeing with me here. Let's keep the friendly chirps. Yeah, exactly. No hate. Yeah, Janelle, Oilers scored at the very end of the period there to make it 2-1. Just going to catch up on the chat here. Ethan, as a Kings fan, thank you to the teams that beat the Golden Knights to keep them out of the playoffs. Yeah, they got a lot of help for sure. Yeah, they screwed up Fleury's career 100%. Lauren asks, who do you think are the Packers of the NHL? Nate, are you a Green Bay Packers follower? NFL
I'm
guy?
trying to get into the NFL a little bit more, so I can't answer that as well, maybe, as I think Lauren wants me to.
Yeah, yeah, same here.
But I don't know. I okay, maybe Lauren can answer this for me. Who's like worse overall, kind of like the Browns or the Packers? I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to get into the NFL a little bit more starting this coming season. So we were trying to watch a little bit last year, but of course hockey, and for myself at least, lacrosse takes over, which also, if you're not watching any box lacrosse going on, playoffs are starting this weekend for that as well. It's going to be a fun time. So if you're in the California area, I'm pretty sure San Diego made it, the Seals. So, and they've had a great roster since they became a team in the NLL. So yeah, get on that 100%.
Yeah. This maybe crosses the line, but it's a joke, so I'll say it. A man falling down his staircase was seen as suspicious until they uncovered he was wearing a Vegas Golden Knights jersey. They immediately wrote idiot on their report and closed the case.
Well, that's like another one that I saw that was like, everybody, like, you got to be careful and lock your cars and that sort of thing. I had 2 Oilers tickets left that I had on my dash, and I got left with 4 after somebody broke into my car.
Nice. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Ali saying Eichel curse is what cost them. Also, did you see the video of him rolling his eyes after the loss? Bad captaincy. I didn't see that, no, but yeah, Eichel curse is a very real thing.
I did see that, and I did see people who were talking about it being like, like the bad captain or that sort of thing. And there were other things that went along with like just his small time in Vegas that show he is a bit more of a leader. And a lot of it came with him like comforting Logan Thompson, the goaltender that had to, he had big shoes to fill with both Marc-Andre Fleury and then Robin Lehner, right? Like kind of coming before him in that sense. And I mean, Robin Lehner is still for the moment in Vegas, right? And he is a Vegas Golden Knight, but I don't know. I want to see a bit more of Jack Eichel as well. And especially being in the Flames community and Flames Twitter and whatnot, a lot of people were going like, oh, see, it's better that we didn't get Eichel. And it's like, okay, well, I'd rather see a little bit more than 30 games of him after coming off of like spinal surgery.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And then we can talk about, oh yeah, we're better off without him, or that kind of thing. So
yeah. We got Dylan saying, look at that playoff beard. It's been going strong since when was the last time you shaved clean? 2018?
Oh, like a clean shaved face?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't even remember that offhand. Let me, you know what? Just to make sure, I'll pull it up.
Okay. We also got Danelle saying, I thought you weren't going to be on the live stream. He's a special guest. This is my live stream, but he's my special guest.
Yeah, I'm just here for a little bit because honestly, I was bored and I tuned in for a bit and I made that joke comment to you and you're like, oh, hop on. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll come on for a little bit here. So I'll stay in for the second period and then I'll give it back to you, Carter. I'll do the what was it, a couple years ago? Snoop Dogg joined
Oh,
the
yeah.
broadcast for a couple of years ago with the Kings.
Yeah.
So I'm just the THPN version of Snoop Dogg. So there you go.
Yeah. A lot less famous, a lot less money, a lot less
Yeah.
good at rapping. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But otherwise, you're basically Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, exactly. Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Kevin saying you committed a mortal sin wearing that and being a fan of Anaheim. God, Trevor Zegras.
I promise it's just for this. It is purely just to give some balance, as Thanos says, as all things should be, to this broadcast, because it's very Oilers heavy on the screen here. Like all of that, just no, get that out of here. So I'm trying to just balance things out here a bit.
Yeah. Adam's got LA winning this one 3-2.
What is the score currently? I honestly haven't been keeping up with this
2-1.
game. I just decided to jump in.
2-1. 2-1 LA.
Okay, so
Yeah. Dylan asks, who you got for the cup?
I'm trying not to be biased. I got Calgary.
I know this wasn't in regards to this. It was into the jersey, but Nate, why?
Just to bug Carter. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Ali asked if you have an Oilers jersey.
Not yet. Not yet. There will be
You want to
one
get one like this though, right? The blue and orange.
Now, okay, that's the direction I think I'm going to go for, unless there's been a lot of talk about the Oilers going back to the royal blue jerseys, which I don't hate that idea, but really it's so simple. What the Oilers have to do is get rid of the orange, which they seem to like to do, considering you guys are wearing that jersey again throughout the playoffs here for as far as you go. But all you have to do is just make the navy version of like the royal blue one, right? It's just make it navy. That's all you have to do, and that would be a sharp jersey. The Bakersfield Condors have that already, and it looks clean. So it's such a simple fix. So you don't have to. I don't think the Oilers have to go back to the royal blue, so they can still do their own thing and have it be more modern colors with the.
No, I agree.
With the navy and the bright orange. So I really like that hue of orange that you guys have now, actually.
Yeah. Oh man, we are very behind in the chat. So I'm going to breeze through a few comments here. But Dylan says NLL baby. Ali says the jerseys are ugly. Makes me a Vegas hater even more. Colton says the NHL's version of the Packers, in my opinion, are the Capitals. I'm going to go with the Capitals as well. Then, thank you, Colton.
Okay, so like first round exits constantly and whatnot, like just getting in and then going out, but calling it success.
Although Donnell said he knows that the Leafs are the Cowboys of the NHL. So maybe Cowboys is first round exit and Packers are just like
that should be farther along, maybe.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Ethan says, I think Draisaitl is going to score the game-winning goal. Oh boy, would I love that.
Ooh.
Comparing the Browns to the Packers is like comparing the Sharks to the Flames. The Browns and Packers are not even comparable.
Okay. So yeah, I just wasn't sure like who's higher on the totem pole there. To answer your question from earlier, Carter, the last time I had a clean shaven face was October of 2017.
2017. So 5 years ago.
And that's the way it will stay. I made a joke to my girlfriend today. I was like, it's coming a lot fuller now. Maybe I could do just a mustache. And she just had this horrific look on her face and was like, please don't. No, beard is always going to be here to stay, as much as my mom doesn't want it to. So,
Ali, this game is in Edmonton. Sorry, it's taken me so long to get there. Average man. Face cam froze. I'm not sure if that was on me or you, but
I have no idea.
Dylan says Flames are a bad pick, or aren't a bad pick. Sorry. My mind just immediately associated that they are a bad pick, and I thought Dylan was going to be on my side, but I guess not. Tampa Bay Lightning are this season's NHL version of the Packers, especially after tonight. Yeah, that was a tough loss. Did you see that coming, Nate?
I only saw the end of the second period. What was the final result there? I've honestly been so out of it tonight.
5-0.
5-0. Holy. And the Hurricanes 5-1 over the Bruins too. And currently it's 3-0 with 2 minutes left for the Blues in the second period.
Yeah. Dang.
Jeez.
Adam says, go St. Louis. And, we're caught up. Thank you guys for holding the chat back so I could catch up. Nate, are you going to do a Calgary live stream?
I don't know if I will for this round, at least this week. Potentially in the future, but I know Carter and I talked about if we're on a path here potentially to a Battle of Alberta second round. If
Yeah.
that happens, we will do our best to do every game. I
Yeah,
think. I know
absolutely.
we talked about that a little bit, and we got to see what our schedules are, but that would be fun as hell to do.
Yeah, for sure. Puck drop is just seconds away here, so I'm going to toss this back up. Nate, you said you're sticking around for the second period,
Yeah,
or
I'll
at least
stick
a little
around
bit
for the
of it.
second period here. Yeah,
Awesome.
I got the game up here and everything now, so
Love it. Allie, I think it was Allie. It might have been Lauren, or could also be somebody else. Who knows? But somebody asked if we were going to go to a Battle of Alberta game in Calgary if it got there. Do you think we can find cheap enough tickets that we could afford to go to one?
dude, press level was like over $100 for
Oh, dang.
tomorrow night's game. So I was even talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, I really want to go to a playoff game. I was like, I think the only time I might go is if the Flames get to the finals. So
Yeah, yeah, which is fair. That
yeah.
you could shell out for that. Although it'll be a lot more than $100 by then.
Yeah,
So,
it definitely will be. I will definitely be trying to, figure out something with a friend or something like that. So
yeah. Ethan says, I'm fine with the Knights changing their jerseys as long as the golden buckets are gone. Yeah, they're pretty controversial. That's for sure. Dylan
oh,
says
man.
4-2 Kings final.
Ooh.
Ethan, I hope they tie it up. I'm with you, Ethan. I hope they tie it up too. I want to
Nah.
see a good battle here.
I want the Kings to win the first game and put the Oilers on their heels.
Yeah, I mean, that would be the way to do it. Adam asks, what do you guys think of the Rangers? Do they have a chance of going far this season? As far as Shesterkin will drag them.
Yeah, my one playoff bracket that I did, I have the Flames and the Rangers actually in the finals. And I'm going to do a small shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers, actually, especially for sports, at Urinating Tree, who
Oh, yeah.
actually, like, I was watching his playoff preview today, which is always spot on. And even he was talking about, like, it would be fun to have, like a finals matchup of Colorado, Florida. He's like, but this is not how the NHL works. It's, defense and goaltending and grit that'll get you through into the finals. He's like, so I'm expecting Calgary and the Rangers. And I was like, okay, sweet. My opinions here are validated.
Yeah. Lee saying, hello, I stepped away, but I left the stream going so YouTube doesn't know. Nice. Much appreciated. Yeah, average man saying we got a power play here, tripping on Alex Iafallo. Sorry, I was watching the battle in front of the net. Last time there was an Oilers playoff, it was pretty silent on the stream. So, Nate, you might be carrying it for a second here. Andrew says, hey, he was asking about you earlier, Nate.
What's going on, Andrew? Good to see you in the chat, bud.
Ethan says, I hope it goes to OT because it's intense. I would love to see an OT game. I would also love to go to bed at a decent time since I have a final tomorrow morning. But
oh, what time is that?
You win some, you lose some. 10:30.
Oh, okay.
So not like super early.
Yeah. So that's not bad if you're not Carter Potts and his sleep schedule, pretty much.
Yeah, I've been sleeping till noon every day recently, like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. till noon. So
oh man,
I'm gonna pop some melatonin after the game and crash so I can wake up at 10. Yeah, Colton says Urinating Tree is the GOAT for sports content. He's so funny.
I love him. He's so funny, but he's always spot on with what he's talking about, right? And like, I feel like I can say that with a bit more confidence because of like the teams that I like. He nails that exactly, and I'm like, I can't argue anything he's saying. He's 100% correct. So.
Yeah. Andrew says McDavid goal is so beautiful. Yeah, that was a nice shot by him, short side there.
Which, speaking of McDavid goals, did you see the NHL's top 10 goals for the year?
I didn't know.
So
was his Rangers one in the top? Well, his Rangers one was in the top 10.
The Rangers one was at number 1, and we were at that game.
Okay. Cool.
But
I figured it would be.
They put both Zegras Michigan goals, both of them together, at number 3.
Why couldn't you just do them as 2 and 3?
Because the Dishigan was number 2, but there were a lot of people in the comments that were not Ducks fans. Oh yeah, that was close, eh?
Did you see that save by Jonathan Quick?
Yeah,
I thought that was in 100%. That's insane.
Oh yeah, that was a good save. But yeah, like there's a bunch of non-Ducks fans being like, "Really, you're gonna put together 2 things at number 3?" Like like it should be. And like I was even seeing arguments like against McDavid's being number one because they're like you had another one that was just like it from McDavid earlier in the video. Like
Yeah.
so it's kind of interesting actually, just in the comments there.
Yeah.
So
No, that is interesting that they did that. But Ali says she's going to Gulls Game 2 Calder Cup playoffs, but only $77 for glass because it's AHL.
nice.
Can I ask everyone in the chat to chant "Go Oilers"? Just
No.
like in the stadium. That's a lot. That would be a lot to go through.
That is a lot.
But I mean, if you can rile them up, Ethan, then all the power to you. I'm not going to stop you. Ali says, Quick is doing so good. How is he still so good? Yeah, he was bad for a few years, and now he's pulling this shit. Jesus. Jonathan Quick has been resurrected.
Don't talk so fast.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you're a little bit ahead of me or what?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Let's go. Tied it up. Let's see. Well, I got to wait for the chat to come in. We're a little ahead of the chat too. Oh no, there we go. Average man. Goal. Oilers tie. I'll answer that in a second, Allie. Love it. Yeah, Ethan got the chat going. And manifested the goal with the chant. I love it. Love it. Andrew says Nurse is gross good. Underrated. I got laughed at for picking him in the first round of my 32-team fantasy league this year. He's gross good. I'll agree with you, Andrew.
I'll say he's good statistically. Like he is a good player. He's not to the value of the contract that he's about to get, though.
Yeah, that's tough.
He's getting overpaid for that, but he is a good player. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Donnell asks, hey, Nate, let me ask you this question. I know that the Hurricanes and Oilers are wearing their alternate jerseys in the playoffs at home. Oh, yes, he asked me this earlier, and I had no idea. But they are popular. But wear your regular home jerseys. Basically, I fucked up the reading on that, but I think what he's getting at is like, why are they wearing their third jerseys instead of their homes?
Yeah, so with the NHL, you have to you actually have to put in an application, is to my knowledge, to like wear a different jersey for the playoffs. And yeah, the Hurricanes keep going. Oh,
Ooh.
yes, that warms my heart. But yeah, you have to apply to wear a different jersey in the playoffs. And yeah, for some reason the Canes have kept wearing their third jersey, which is a nice, like, don't get me wrong, but that red one is just, it's so good. Like, why are you messing around with that? So the Oilers one in this case, though, this is the way to go. Like this one over the orange one, 100 times out of 100.
Yeah, man, McDavid's feeling it, but like that was tough for. I don't even know how that went in.
It just
a nice shot, really.
Yeah, it just slipped through, just quick, or not quick. Sorry, Smith just going over a little too quickly over there.
Yeah,
just throwing it far.
Scoring's opened up though, that's for sure. Yeah. Where are we going here? Ethan saying to the other Ethan, I'm sorry, but this is all your fault. Still, Kings still have the lead now, but he had to do it. Andrew, no, I didn't see your comment, the last comment about our names. Dominic saying Oilers take the dub. I would love that, but we're currently still behind. Mm-hmm. Nate, do you actually want the Kings to win? Allie wants to know.
I'm going to say yes, because that'll be easier for the Flames.
Fair enough.
I also I take pride in seeing the Oilers lose to anybody.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's fair.
So,
yeah, Ethan getting the chant going again. See if that does anything. Love it. How many jerseys do you own, Nate?
I gotta be in the 80s or 90s now. It's been a while since I've done a count. I at least have, I think, 50 some hockey jerseys. So not just NHL ones, but
yeah,
It ranges from hockey to lacrosse to football to baseball, and some of them are even like my own game warrants and that sort of thing. So I got a few though. Let's put it that way. So it's
Yeah.
not just what's behind me. There's a bunch in the closet, and there's more even in a bin. So
Yeah. Are we getting another penalty here against the Oilers?
Mr. Nugent Hopkins.
Is he hooking? Is that what they called it?
I didn't hear what the call was actually.
Yeah, hooking. We got Ethan getting the Let's Go Kings chant going, joined by M22K. Didn't quite manifest a goal, but it manifested a power play, so apparently it works. Andrew saying Oilers defense sucks tonight. It's been less than ideal.
It's been suspect, which is like the majority of the season. Which is what I talked about from the start of the year. I told you that.
Not since Woodcroft. It's been super.
It's been
tight
better
since
it's been better since Woodcroft, but it's still
We got some rust. It's game 1.
Yeah.
So we got Michael saying go Kings go. Eric Cartman status. We got Average Man saying let's go Oilers, let's go. Because it felt weird saying clap.
Kings, let's go. No, that I totally did the wrong ones. For that. Wrong claps.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you're just a Kings fan, so
I'm trying. I'm just here to have a good time.
Donnell, let me go back and find your comment here. Did I save it? I did not. Dang it. I don't know where it is. So if you could repost it, that might be a little faster. We got some more Go Kings goes in here. We got some Let's Go Oilers. We got a chant battle here. Because I don't want to talk about this Kings power play, I'll answer Ali's question. How many finals left until I graduate? I have one. The one tomorrow is my last one ever.
Ooh,
so
nice.
That's exciting.
So we're celebrating after?
Yeah.
With a Flames win over Dallas.
Hopefully we celebrate the other thing. Here's Donnell's question. The original Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore in 96 and became the Baltimore Ravens. Then the NFL bring the Browns back in 99 in the 99 expansion. Sorry, that was hard for me to get out.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, me neither. Shorthanded opportunity. I'll talk about this. Ethan saying, come on, we're losing our Oilers fans. Yeah, where are you guys? You guys have quieted down. Kings are taking over the chat. Oh, there we go. We got a go Oilers.
With a Flames logo as your icon? Dude, what are you doing? Okay, now Carter, something I've noticed over the last little bit here.
Yeah.
I want you to watch Mike Smith when the puck comes around the boards. It looks like he's just like literally trying to smack it down. I don't know. I don't know why it's taking me this long to like look at it, but yeah, it looks like he's just angry at it and he's just trying to smack it out of the air.
Yeah. Doug says, take note. My boys are going to beat your Kings. Chew on that. Oh,
you got a good
got me all excited
going, bud.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Edmonton are shooting out the lights. Not that much. Got Dylan saying oil with lots of L's. Allie, Jonathan Quick has one of the best goalie names in the league. Puns galore. Really?
And he has the best birthday as well, because it's my birthday also.
It's your birthday?
Yeah, we share your birthday.
Donnell brought this up earlier that I didn't know. Did you know that when the Devils won the Cup in 95, swept by the Red Wings, they were going to move the Devils to Nashville?
Well, that's a bit of history I'm going to have to pick up on, actually.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
We got the Ethans going back and forth on the Go Kings and then
the
Let's Go Oilers.
I love it.
Love it.
This is so much fun.
Adam says, if you're a Kings fan, spam it loud and proud, my boys. We got a job to do tonight. The chat is going to be impossible to follow now. It's just going to be Go Kings and Go Oilers.
So good. It's so much fun, though.
Kevin says, meanwhile, us Ducks fans are chilling at the beaches, at least the ones in California. We don't have any beaches here.
Yeah. What's the closest like beach to us? They're like man-made ones in the middle of the prairies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you know what? The Ducks will rest up. They'll have a good free agency. I'm anticipating here. You can go listen to our thoughts on what they might do, just a little bit at least. We're not trying to get too deep into it because we want to save that for later, though. But you can listen to that on the last episode of the Quack Report that came out just today.
Yeah, it's currently still live streaming on our YouTube channel.
Oh,
we're
perfect.
in 2 places at once.
Well, which one is the real us?
Yeah, exactly. Doug says Oilers rule. Allie says let's go Oilers, which is weird.
Allie,
and
come on.
Ethan says, do I have permission to spam Go Kings Go? You don't have permission, but if you ask for forgiveness, then sure. What's the saying? Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness. Yeah. I can't stop you. So, Andrew, always here with you guys spamming stuff like I did a month in February. Yeah, you've been good at always joining the chat. Let's go Oilers from another Ethan. I love that the two Ethans are having like a battle back and forth.
Yeah. Oh my God, that just gave in. There's a bunch that just gave in there.
Yeah. Nate, agree with me on this. Panthers should be in Miami. Senators need to build an arena downtown, and Coyotes closer to Phoenix. Agree or disagree?
No, yes, and sorry. Can you bring the comment back up for that last part there? And the Coyotes need to be closer to Phoenix, trying to get that arena at Tempe for better fans. See, I think it's fine that it would be in Tempe though, because it's not the Phoenix Coyotes anymore; it's the Arizona Coyotes. So really, you can be anywhere in the state, but you want it to be in like one of the more populated areas. So yeah, Tempe or Phoenix, absolutely. But
Lauren asks, are you guys still doing live streams in the off season for the Quack Report? Yes, we will be. We're still doing every Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time, live streaming on our YouTube channel at the Quack Report. I did not see your bracket name in the TQR League, Ali, but this is a good time to plug our TQR League for the NHL Bracket Challenge. I think it's just the Quack Report is the name. Oh boy, there's a lot of chats here. Boomanis, we got a new member. Nice. Thank you for joining the THPN exclusive member club thing. I don't know what it's called because I haven't. You're the first one that's joined, so thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, you know what? I will bring up I'll bring up our bracket challenge, and I'm going to throw it in the comments.
Oh yeah,
and anybody can join it. It's free.
Yeah. Are we getting another power play here? Refs are calling everything, it looks like, in this game. I heard the same thing with the Leafs Lightning game, is that they were just calling everything. They didn't put the whistles away like they usually do. So I hope that stays around.
Yeah, now it's got to stay around, right? Because the precedent gets set in game 1, and you got to keep with it at that point.
Yeah. Cross-check, is that what they're calling?
I think so.
Yeah, the cross-check on iFollow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they've called it all season, so yeah, makes sense. Allie, what is the Oilers mascot anyways? It's a lynx. Big cat named Hunter.
And they aren't even that big in real life.
Yeah.
The mascot is a lot bigger than like they are in real life.
Ethan asks, what do the Oilers and the Titanic have in common? They both look good until they hit the
ice.
What? Hit the what?
The ice. Hit the
ice. Griffin. Hey, Griffin. Welcome. Sorry, I didn't recognize your profile for a second. Griffin from Teledavs It Is saying refs are calling everything in the Wild Blues as well. Yeah, so it looks like good old Bettman called them all up and said, let's set the precedent as call everything, which I'm okay with. Why change the rule book for the playoffs? Who's the Oilers coach? He doesn't look happy. Jay Woodcroft. He's happy before games. He's Captain Serious from game time on. So, do they even have lynxes in Canada? Yes, they are abundant in northern Alberta, in the forests above Edmonton. So, that is why.
Girlfriend had an encounter with one when she was working at one of the campgrounds up north.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. Is it like I know how to deal with cougars from my time in Saskatchewan, but you just like hold your hands up in the air and scream?
Oh,
what you're supposed to do with lynx too?
lynxes aren't that much of a like. They're not a threat to humans, pretty much. Like you could if that thing
Shoot
came
that.
at you,
Oh,
you
baby,
could
let's
punt it.
go. Okay. So
Yeah, you could
just
punt
drop
that thing
kick it.
across the yard.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Draisaitl with time and space. Guess who forgot about Dry? Let's go. Average man. Goal. Why is Draisaitl so pissy? No, but like seriously, did I miss something?
I actually don't know. I was just pulling up the bracket.
Okay. He took a swing at somebody after he scored and then going to the bench. He's been pissy about something. I want to know.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay here. I don't know. They aren't showing anything here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tie game 3-3 halfway through the game, though. Man, this is going to be a high-scoring event.
Griffin, such a pissy goal. I love it. Ali saying beauty.
All right, so I'm going to throw it in the comments now here. If you want to enter our bracket challenge with TQR, you can go to that link there. It's free. Just sign up with an NHL account unless you have one already, and you can enter your own bracket.
Yeah, Ethan has overpowered the other Ethan with the Kings chant, but unfortunately didn't work for that penalty kill. Angry German from Average Man. Yes, here's the link as well. I mean, you guys can see the chat. I don't need to pull that up. So, yeah, what a wild game. What are the shots in this period? Does this thing have the period shots? Yes, second period. Holy shit, all Oilers. 11-2.
Oh, dang.
What's the oh dang the hit from McDavid? Or the shots.
The shots.
Yeah. No, that's
See, but
crazy.
now this is where I want the breakdown though of like, is it high scoring? Is it medium? Is it low danger? Right? Like,
oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think we get that into it on here. Sorry.
Yeah.
See.
I know that would be like a money puck
here,
thing or something like that, but like
Yeah.
I don't even think that they have it. That's what I want to know. Give me the advanced stats.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like they have it on here. But yeah, probably money puck. So yeah, this game has really opened up. There's good offensive
really
chances on both sides now. So oh, I'm falling behind in the chat again. We're cool and chill with you too, Andrew. Lots of goals this period. Thinking this will be a high-scoring game. Yeah, I didn't think it would be, but I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Carter, do you want the money puck deserve to win-o-meter where it's at right now?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So what? We're just over the halfway part of the game.
Yeah. Do you want to share it on here for everybody?
No, I was just gonna read it off.
Oh,
we don't need to screw around or that kind of thing here.
Okay.
Currently, with 1,000 simulations, the Oilers win 82.4% of the time.
Dang, I like that.
That's a lot. Yeah. Like they are seemingly dominating this game.
Yeah.
And I'm taking a look at the shot map here too, which I love. And I can see why. Everything is like in tight in the slot there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which I think
it's Jonathan Quick's series. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. With Jonathan Quick already at like an expected goals against of 2.6 as well. Like he's just hanging in at average pretty much at negative 0.3.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Just before they went to timeout, they showed Draisaitl take a swing at Dursey. So let's keep an eye on that throughout the rest of the period when those two are on the ice together, because something's going on there. And I want to see the results of that. I want to see somebody's face get beat in game one, because again, it sets the tone for the series. Lauren saying the Oilers rely on Draisaitl and McDavid too much. Nah, they rely on them just the right amount, I think.
I think they've had to rely on them a little bit less this year, but obviously they're still heavily relied on.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Crosby and Malkin. You rely on them.
That's true.
And Kuznetsov, you rely on them because they're your best guys. Why wouldn't you?
That's true. But you have people that can work with those guys, right? Whereas those two like work with each other for the most part, from what I've seen.
Yeah, this season they've been on separate lines with the exception of the odd shift here and there in the power play. So, but that's because of Evander Kane and Zach Hyman because they work with those guys. So,
they had to show that Danault goal against against the Ducks, though. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Why?
Which
Why?
I still think that goal. I remember we went in depth on that goal specifically. That should have been goaltender interference, and that should have not been a goal. Still,
yeah.
As I'm wearing a Kings jersey right now, but
Ethan says the Oilers haven't had the lead all game. Yeah, you're right. I haven't even thought about that. They've been trailing the whole time, even though they've been driving play more so. Yeah, they haven't led.
It's the Mike Smith effect.
Why does Draisaitl look evil? Because he's German.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it's just that that German like stare, you know, the sternness. Yeah,
sternness. Yeah,
it wasn't meant to be anything more than that. No. That shot of Draisaitl after the goal, he looks like the evil bad guy from Meet the Robinsons. Yeah, you're right. I knew I recognized it somewhere.
Quentin Byfield is headed to the box here.
Interesting. See, okay, I thought maybe he went after.
No,
Draisaitl
holding on Leon Draisaitl here is what the call is going to be.
Okay. Yeah. I'm guessing. Oh no! Never mind.
Yeah, this is getting chippy. Draisaitl kicking Byfield's stick after. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's asking for something.
Draisaitl's going to fight somebody. I can feel it.
Well, the Oilers can't afford to have him fight, though.
No, so it'll probably be Evander Kane. But Ethan says McDavid reportedly injured from earlier. I haven't heard of anything about that. He's on the ice, which is all I care about. But yeah, something to keep an eye on, anyways. Yeah, so many penalties. What are we at? 6 now in the game. Oilers 2 for 3, Kings 0 for 2. So yeah, this would be number 6. Michael says, "Congrats to Ethan Dono for taking over this chat with the." Yeah, that's yeah, he did it with his "Go Kings" chant. Michael also says, "Go Kings, go." Yeah, big penalty kill coming up for the Kings. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the chant going again. Jack FS says,
what are they chanting there? I can't tell, actually.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure. In the chat, though, they're chanting "Go Kings."
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're doing something for Quick. I don't know. I couldn't really hear. Ali says, "Would love to see Evander Kane get his shit rocked, though." Yeah, I'm not sure how McDavid got hurt, Jack. Don't even know how true it is.
I'm not seeing anything.
I brought up, so.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about him getting hurt here.
Oh, he just wanted to scare us. I got it.
Oh,
okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. And we got a "Go Kings" from Jack as well. Welcome to the chat, Jack.
You got me researching and whatnot. And it's just like, oh no, just having fun here. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Average Man says, "Our school decided to have us wear Oiler gear on Wednesday for the playoffs." Nice. I want to go to your school.
Gross.
Where do you go to school, if you don't mind me asking? I'm assuming somewhere in Edmonton or nearby. I don't need to know your specific school, just if it's in Edmonton or not.
Yeah, that's what I was
curious about. Yeah. Or Calgary. I could see it being Calgary too. The only thing that worries me about this being the 4th Oilers power play is that means the Kings are going to be due for some power plays too. Average Man. Yeah, somewhere in Edmonton. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the Kings power plays look pretty solid. Even though Oilers 2 for 3 on the power play, like it's looked really good. I will give them credit for that.
See, the Kings have been really good at clogging the middle though on their penalty kill.
Yeah, exactly.
But when it comes to
Especially with those
5-on-5, it's
cross
open
stream.
season apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I don't know what it is about that, but yeah, like that was a solid penalty kill, really. Kwan wants to know how many minutes left. We got about 5 minutes to go in the second period, and then another 20 after that, which I'm excited for. Very, very good game. Average Man says Smith better than Quick. I mean, as of right now, Quick's got a lot of saves to keep the Kings in this game. Ethan doesn't want you to leave. Oh, nice save by Quick. Point blank from Iafallo there.
I do have dinner ready for me. I thrown it in the oven just before I copped on here. So
Oh yeah.
Don't worry though, it's on a timer. It's not burning
Yeah.
as I'm just leaving it. Don't worry.
Your kitchen's not just on fire.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna walk out there, sit there, and have the cup of coffee and be that dog from the meme. This is fine.
Yeah. Ethan knows how to get you in your soul.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
Can you say that in Obi-Wan's voice?
Well, it's Princess Leia that says
or Princess
says
Leia.
that.
Yeah. Fuck. For some reason, I always think Obi-Wan is asking himself for help.
Obi-Wan's delusional, spending all that time on Tatooine.
Yeah. You're right, Michael. Plenty of game left to go here. Yeah. And if the score holds, it'll be a fresh game, 20-minute game. If we'll be tied at threes going into the second. But still 3 minutes to go. Almost 4. So Ethan saying, feel like your score prediction will be right. Did you say 5-4, if I remember correctly? Or 4-3? It was one of, I remember it was one of those.
Darnell Nurse leading the rush here. Okay, interesting tactic.
Yeah, why not? Oh boy, I'm feeling tense. I'm not talking. Oh boy, look at all the Go Kings go. We got Ravi saying 6-5 final score here. Who you got? Kings or Oilers? Ooh. Can't just say 6-5. Ethan said 5-4. Okay. Ali saying this game is so aggro. Yeah, very, very aggressive. What are we at for hits? I got to scroll a little bit here. 29-28. So less hits in this period, but still quite physical. You're right. Oh, and we got the contact. Oilers and the Kings.
Going back and forth here.
All over. Oh boy, that just squeaked wide. That was a lot closer than I thought. That shot by Iafallo there. Wow. Yeah, Nate, it was a physical first period. Shots 21-20 in the first.
So it's my kind of hockey.
Oh yeah.
It's the hockey I play against you when we play Chell. I'm just drilling you over while I'm putting the puck in the net.
Yeah, exactly. Ravi, you bet your house on the Oilers. Oh man.
That's a bad move.
Yeah. It's a bold move, Cotton.
That's that Harry Potter clip or whatever, the joke one or whatever. It's like, I did that when I was your age. It was a bad move.
Yeah. Average Man says, my fingers are tired now. Yeah, that's a lot of typing. Hope you copied it so you can just do copy and paste next time.
Ugh.
Ontario rain better than Edmonton Oilers. I don't know about that.
Oh, that's spicy.
That's a hot take. You got to have some stats to back that one up. Well, how much time do we have left? I didn't look at the clock before we hit the commercial break. 2 minutes? 2 and a bit?
I guess 2:38. 2:38.
Okay. Man, wonder if we'll get another late goal from the Oilers going into the first, or going into the intermission. Going into the first. That was a long time ago. Ugh. Let's take a look at the shots here in the second period. Kings doubled their shots since we last looked, now have 4. So shots 15-4 in the second for a game total 28 for the Oilers, 20 for the Kings. Someone earlier said Oilers were going to pop off in the second period. Whoever that was 100% right. They have very much done that.
Yeah, taking over this game, really.
Yeah. Although Kings still in it, which that's how the season went. So
the Kings just got 2 really good shutdown guys in Kopitar and Danault that could really be the factor, I feel like, in this series.
Yeah. I listened to 32 Thoughts today, and I listened to their Western Conference preview because those are the matchups I care about more. And that's kind of what they said is like the Kings just have to play a patient defensive game and then just take their opportunities when they can. So, and they did that in the first 100%. So
there you go. I haven't gotten that far in the episode yet. So.
Oh, I jumped ahead to that one because I was like, I don't give a shit about all the other stuff they're going to talk about.
Fair enough.
I want the Western Conference matchup first.
I'm the completionist. I need to listen to everything.
I'll go back and listen to it, but yeah. Ali saying Blues are winning 3-0 halfway through the third. Dang.
Oof.
I think the Wild are going to have a good comeback in game 2 though, because that's going to be another 7-game series. So. Taryn Boots saying, I don't think Smith can go 7 games. I really don't. Yeah, it'll be tough. We'll definitely have to see Koskinen in there at some point, but you can say the same on the other side. I don't know if we can see Quick for 7 games in a row.
I feel like Quick could do it though, because he's had to do it before. He knows what it takes.
A long time ago though.
It was a while ago, yeah, but that mentality still stays with you.
That's true. Yeah.
Mind you, though, Smitty did get to the Western Conference with the Arizona Coyotes, so he's got
Phoenix
an idea of what it takes too. Or Phoenix at the time, yeah.
Yeah. Ali says, when are we going to see a Michigan goal in the playoffs? When the Ducks return to the playoffs. That's when.
Oh, we do have an upcoming penalty here to the Oilers.
Well, I'll take that one.
Call.
I'll no problem with that. Not that I don't trust Smith, but maybe.
Dude, what happened to Castian's eye? I just saw him on the bench there.
He took a high stick in the last game of the season. Big old chop.
Yeah,
you gotta wear your visor, kids.
It's a very good shiner.
Yeah. Yeah, that was almost a week ago, at least 5 days ago now, too. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's
that's
still looking good.
There's like a little bit of yellow in it, I saw. Yeah. I was going to stay there for a while.
Looks like they were calling for
and a bench
men
minor
on the ice. Bench minor to the Oilers or to the Kings?
Currently, we have it the Kings with a 2-minute power play. Oh, no, it is for the Kings for too many men.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, we're going 4-on-4 here.
4. All right. Man, we're going to really open it up. That's insane.
With 27 seconds left.
This game was already opened up. It's going to be open wide, full throttle, baby.
Oh, man.
Just want to say shout out to Hungus Wood for becoming the newest member of the THPN channel. Thank you for becoming a member, Hungus. Ali said, earlier I said I may not like McDavid, but he's very handsome. Good looking dude. That's for sure.
See, now I've never actually heard that. I've heard everybody be like, McDavid's meh, he's fine.
I mean, he's no like Chris Letang.
I'd even say Draisaitl's better looking.
Oh yeah,
I'm a straight man. Like,
yeah, no, yeah. Like, I'm not saying McDavid's the most handsome, but.
Oh.
Ali asked, what does becoming a member even mean? You know what? I actually don't really know, but you can get like exclusive benefits and like priority in the chat is like some of the things that are around there. I don't know all what it entails and how you do it. Maybe Nate knows. I don't know.
I was starting to read the thing that THPN had put out about it. And
okay.
Let me see if I can find out some info here for you.
Okay. Yeah, I read it earlier, but I totally forgot. So while you're looking up for some information here.
I found it.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to wrap up the period.
Go for it.
We saw some goals from both sides going into the intermission. 3-3. Oilers, 29 shots. Kings, 20. Final count on the hits as well. 33 for the Kings, 32 for the Oilers. So physical game, high shot game. Offense is wide open. We got a minute and a half of 4-on-4 come the third period. We got ourselves a good 20 minutes coming up here.
Yeah.
Nate, what is being a member like Hungus and who was the other one? Boo something. I forget your name already, and I'm sorry, but you were here earlier.
So the perks of becoming a member on the THPN YouTube channel, there are custom THPN emojis and badges, member shout outs throughout all live stream and video content on the THPN YouTube channel, guarantee hosts connecting with you on Twitter and Facebook, and priority replies to comments both live and on previous videos, and exclusive videos and Q&As for members only.
Nice.
So big package
big perks
coming
there.
out here from THPN. Absolutely. And you know what? If you want to add a little bit to that as well, and you love how great your host, Carter Potts, has been for you tonight on this broadcast, be sure there's that little $sign below the chat there, or just at the bottom of that. Be sure to toss him a couple bucks. He's been doing a great job.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very kind words from you, Nate. And if you can't tip, don't worry about it. The big thing you can do to support the channel and grow the community is hit that subscribe button and hit a like on the video. That boosts us to the top of YouTube's algorithm so that we can build this community even bigger and bigger and you know, have a good chat. Like tonight. Tonight's chat has been
so
amazing.
Much fun.
Yeah, it's been great. Taryn says, best game so far today. Definitely the closest. That's for sure. Ali says, oh, it's like subscribing on Twitch. Yeah,
Kind
exactly.
of, yeah, to my knowledge of Twitch. I'm still learning a couple things about it.
Yeah, Ali. Actually, sorry, Ali, I'll save that for later. We'll hit a question for Nate here. What's your favorite jersey? Because I know you got to get going and have some dinner here.
Oh God. Okay. Can I ask to have this like narrowed down? Like, do you want like a specific team, or like, are we talking specific sport, or like an era? I don't know. I could give you so many different answers here.
Yeah, let's go favorite jersey currently, like out of the 32 teams and all their jerseys right now.
Favorite current jersey. Okay, answer one more question and I'll come back to you here because I gotta think about it for you for a second here. Actually,
sounds good. Thank you very much, Kevin, for the morning coffee before the big final. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I'll put that to good use. Thank you. Yeah, Average Man says NHL team currently as well. So you're gonna break his jersey brain. I'm not sure if that's your dinner burning or if that's the gears really cooking to try and figure out your favorite jersey.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay, one of my favorite home jerseys has to be the Rangers. Actually, it's such just a clean look.
It's a classic jersey.
It really is. And they're one of the few teams, because they were one of the first ones to do it, who can really pull off the diagonal ward mark on it. Everyone else, it kind of feels almost a knockoff to do. I don't know. Favorite. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with that for favorite home jersey. And then just, oh man. Okay. Let's go with alternate jersey as well. Alternate. Actually, you know what? My favorite jersey. I'll go with favorite, just like home and away. It's got to be the Arizona Coyotes, actually, and the Kachinas.
Yeah,
they're so good. They're so good. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those in my collection yet, but that is a must-have for me. So it will be added eventually. Yeah, I got to go with Arizona. Actually, that's the one thing they did well this year. So.
Yeah, absolutely. That was good. And the reverse retro last year too. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, that looked great as well. So yeah.
Well, Nate, thank you very much for joining me for the second period here, going all Snoop Dogg to give us the LA perspective. It's been a blast. If you want to hear more from Nate and I, we live stream on Wednesdays at Quack Report Pod on Twitter, YouTube, the THPN Facebook. We're also on Instagram at Quack Report Pod. And Nate, if they want to hear more from you and maybe get some of your perspectives from the Calgary Flames as well, since I'm sure you'll have lots of opinions on that with their playoff series starting tomorrow, where can they follow you on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm going to try to follow as much as I can around the NHL. And of course, like I said, NLL playoffs are starting as well. So if you want some lacrosse fix, you can be sure to follow me on Twitter at Tatenamas, TateNhomas. Oh, you're muted, Carter.
What? How did I mute myself? I must have hit something. Oh man, I did the dumbest freaking thing ever. I started the stream on mute. I did my whole intro for like a minute.
Attaboy.
The chat wasn't
Attaboy.
even going, and then at the top it's like your mic is muted, and I was like, you couldn't have told me that like 2 minutes ago. Come on.
Oh, I love it. Great job.
But thank you for joining us or joining me in the chat. Yeah, go enjoy your dinner, and yeah, we'll chat again soon.
I will. And to Ethan, I can see you're saying no, don't leave or that. I'll still hang around. I'll just be in the chat a little bit here. So, but yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go eat here. So
yeah, all right, sounds good. Take care, bud.
We'll catch you later, man.
See ya. All right, and we're also going to take a quick break here, just for a couple minutes. I got to go refill my water bottle since I've been talking quite a bit. If you got any questions for me to fill some time in the intermission, drop them in the chat. I got some saved already, so we'll have some stuff to talk about when we get back. But yeah, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in about 120 seconds here. Welcome back. I had just enough time to grab some more water here. And also, my girlfriend happened to be making nachos, so I got a couple chips there. So picked a good time to take a break. It was perfect. I got some questions I want to get to in the chat here. If you have more as well, I will get to those. So be sure to just kind of pile the questions on. I'll get to as many as I can in the intermission. First one, Allie, do you like the Oilers coach? Love him. Love him to death. Amazing man. What he did for this team to turn it around. Beautiful. Doug saying Penguins logo is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm assuming you're talking about the sideways writing one they did when Nate was talking about the Rangers jersey that he liked. Yeah, that was cool when they did that too. I'm a sucker for like the diagonal writing ones. So if done right. Ethan asking, where do you get the Oilers jerseys? All sorts of different places. Most of them are gifts. This one was a gift. I believe it came from the Adidas store. I saw someone in the chat had plugged Pro Hockey Life. They're a fantastic place to get jerseys in Canada. Yeah, I have no problem giving them a free shout out. They do some quality stuff there. So, yeah, and I know Nate gets a lot of his from just like secondhand from like eBay and Kijiji and other collectors and stuff too. So yeah, that's where I would recommend. Donnell updating us here. Blues 4, Wild 0. The Wild fans are heading to the exits. Dang, I did not think that was going to be a 4-0 game. I thought it was going to be a lot closer for game one, but like what I said for the Leafs and the Lightning, the losing team, in this case the Wild, are going to come back strong in game two, and it's still going to be a 7-game series here. We got Steve McLean jumping in. Is this actually the Oilers game? We are actually watching the Oilers game. Yes, it is not a stream of it, though. We just got some fancy stats that I pull up during the game because we're in the intermission. I'll leave them off for now. But we'll get a big slap on the wrist from YouTube and all the copyright owners if we show the game at all. So can't actually do that, but there's places that you can go, various websites to find the game that I can't tell you where they are, but they are just a couple clicks away if you know the right person in the chat. So feel free to hang around and chat, especially for the intermission. We got a great chat going tonight. It's been awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Ethan, Oilers, nervous. Yeah, very nervous. I think if you're on both sides of this, 3-3 going into the third period. You meant you're nervous. Yeah, absolutely. I figured it's a very close game. Even though, some stats are skewed one way, some to the other side, like it's been a battle back and forth as we expected. So would you be able to rank goal horns from the NHL? Dang, I don't know all of them off the top of my head, honestly, but the Oilers one is great. I love that. The Anaheim one is great. There's always good memories associated with those. Bad memories always associated with the Flames one, so I got to put that at the bottom. The Bruins, I actually don't mind it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like the Bruins goal horn and the Washington Capitals. I think it's the perfect level of annoying, Like, they're not going for the nicest sounding one, but I feel like it really gets under the opposition's skin. So it's not so much that I like it, but like I respect it, On a separate stream, just for fun. Yeah, I don't see why not. That's potentially something Nate and I could do. We've talked about it before and just never really done it, but potentially we'll do that this off season over on our show, The Quack Report, which you can give a follow at Quack Report Pod. But yeah, I agree. That would be a lot of fun to rank the goal horns on a stream. JaVale O'Neitz, 4-0 Kings. I don't know if this is a prediction, but if it is, that is not going to happen because it's currently 3-3. Could be 4-3 Kings, but don't know about 4-0. Carter, if you won the Stanley Cup, what would you eat or drink out of it? Man, probably poutine. Yeah. Someone did that, actually. Who was that? I feel like it was last year. Someone ate poutine out of the cup. It might have been 2 years ago from Tampa. It was someone from Tampa Bay. Oh, man. Who was it? I'm going to have to look it up at some point because there was a French-Canadian player from Tampa Bay. Maybe someone can help me out that ate poutine out of the cup. That I would 100% do that. Hello, Kilo. Welcome. Average man. There's a YouTube video of the goal horns. Yeah, I've checked it out. Yeah, that's I've seen that. It would be perfect for ranking the goal horns. Brown Gun says Sabre's best horn. I can't think of that one off the top of my head, but So I feel like for me, it would probably be a middle of the road one because I can't think of it, but I definitely don't hate it anyways. Anaheim goal horn should change to the What's Quackin' audio. Yeah, which if you don't follow the Quack Report, we have a segment called What's Quackin' where we just kind of talk random shit from the internet for the last 5-10 minutes, and this is the intro music for that segment. It'd be the perfect goal horn for Anaheim. Ethan, do you stream every playoff game? Not every playoff game, but every day we will be streaming. Somebody will be streaming on the Hockey Podcast Network. I'm going to do as many Oilers ones as I can. Isha, who does the Soda Pod for the Minnesota Wild, he was doing the Blues Wild game earlier. Neil Villapiano, he does the Devil's State of Mind podcast. He also does a live stream, like probably 3-4 every week. So he'll jump in and just kind of pick one. So not every game, but every day there will be a stream. Absolutely, Ethan. Philly's horn is good for me. Yeah, actually, yeah, Philly. Yeah, I forgot about them. They got a good one too. JaVale saying 4-0 series sweep for the Kings. Yeah, that's a bold prediction. I mean, if you put money down on that and win with DraftKings, promo code THPN, that would be a huge payout considering the Kings are the underdog in that one. Sorry, I should have thought that, knowing that that's what you meant was 4-0 in the series, but my game is just my mind is so focused on this game right now. But Um, I know I already answered this question, but yeah, if you subscribe, and not just for you, Ethan, for everybody, if you subscribe to the channel, you can see when we start live streaming, and you can hop on and not miss a live stream, because there are tons of great hosts on this channel that do live streams, like I said, every day. So make sure and hit that subscribe button, and I guess the bell, you got to do that to get notified too. Cedric Paquette. Yes, I think you're right, Travail. I'm pretty sure that's who it was who ate poutine out of the Stanley Cup. Kilo, which team likely to get swept? In my bracket, the only team I predicted to get swept was the Bruins by Carolina, because they swept the season series this year, and a couple years ago, I think, was when Carolina swept the Bruins in round 2 or 3. I don't know, my mind's not perfect, but yeah, that's the one that I think will end in a sweep. Andrew asks, Nate is tired. What is he doing? He's having dinner. Yeah, this was he just wanted to stop by and hang out for a little bit, hang out for the period. But he's likely to probably do a Calgary stream at some point this month as well. We might even do one together for another game. But yeah, he had some other work to get done tonight as well as dinner. So yeah, glad that everyone likes Nate though when he comes on. Let's see here. Yes, Kevin's saying every time the Ducks score, it should be big quack energy move. Yeah, I don't have the clip on here, but yeah, the big dick or the big duck energy move for every time the Ducks score. Yeah, we started doing that on live streams for, I think for Trevor Zegras and Troy Terry were the two we did it for. Lauren saying it would be nice if the Ducks goal horn is Ducks quacking. The Ducks goal horn is weird, and I say this as a Ducks fan. Yeah, like they could even keep the Ducks goal horn, like the current one that they have, and just add like a quack to the end, similar to what the Predators do, where they do a roar for every goal that it's been. So if they scored their second goal, they do their horn, and then at the end there's like 2 Predator roars. I think that would be good for them to add something like that. I think it would be fun. Lauren asks, which streams will Neil do? Not 100% sure. I can maybe pull it up, see if he's added anything to our spreadsheet here. But as of when I signed up for this one on the weekend, he had not signed up for any. Let's see. What do we got here? Neil's actually doing one tomorrow. He's doing the Penguins and the Rangers. And as well tomorrow, Dylan will be doing the Predators and the Avalanche. So those are the streams for tomorrow. Neil is doing Stars and Flames on the 5th. And yeah, there's a few other ones later on in the week, but I'll save those for now. So Neil will have one on the 3rd, Rangers and Penguins, and Stars and Flames on the 5th. As well tomorrow, Dylan is doing Preds and Avalanche on the Hockey Podcast Network right here. So make sure and hit subscribe and the little bell to be notified of when those start, which it'll be puck drop. So if you're watching the games, then you'll know. Andrew, your phone's going to die soon, so you're out. Well, good to have you in the chat for when you were here. It's always good to hear from you. Thanks, Andrew. Pro Club Superman says Ducks won't make the playoffs next year. Yeah, I'd be very surprised, but never know. Ali, yeah, just noticed the sword/knife behind me. What is that? Yeah, that's a souvenir I got when I went to France quite a few years ago, like 8 or 9 years ago. I got it from Mont Saint-Michel, which is a historical site. I won't get too much into it, but yeah, it's just kind of a memory from there, and it's pretty cool. So never stabbed anyone with it, so that's good, I guess. I just noticed the game is back on, so let me get this in here, and I'll catch up on the chat. We got 40 seconds left of 4-on-4 between the Oilers and the Kings. What other NHL teams do I like? I like the Oilers, obviously, and the Ducks. Those are the two big ones I follow. I don't mind some of the other Canadian teams like Vancouver on occasion, the Senators. I like Nashville, Dallas, but not like crazy. I just like kind of follow them and generally cheer for them around the playoffs, unless it's against the Oilers or the Ducks, obviously. Hitmaster says, know that the Red Wings are not in the playoffs, but go Wings. Penguins and Rangers will be a phenomenal series. I agree with you, Ali. Neil is doing Preds Avalanche. Sorry, I already forget. I gotta look it up. He's doing Penguins, Rangers, and no, Stars, Flames tomorrow. Dylan is doing Preds Avalanche tomorrow. Thank you, Ali, for reminding me on the stats. Let's see if I can catch up here. Ethan says, give Brownie the captaincy for the playoffs. That would have been awesome if they did that, but I did like that they gave Brown the captaincy in the last game of the season there. That was a good move by Kopitar to give it up for the game, and yeah, that'd be awesome. When did I get both Oilers jersey, the Adidas ones? I got this one not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. The Draisaitl jersey I got 3 Christmases before, I think. Yeah, it was 3 or 4. Don't entirely remember. Yeah, the 4-on-4 was I think they called it a hooking on a CC for a breakaway, and then too many men on the ice ensued when the Kings pulled for the extra attacker. Yeah, I've always liked Vancouver, like kind of from the Sedin era, I think. Yeah, Ducks started off hot and then just had a total meltdown. Yeah, that is the way to put it for sure. Let's see. Almost caught up on the chat. Oh, actually, here we go. Who's getting the C for the Ducks from Kevin? I think they run with assistants for the rest of this year. I could maybe, see them giving it to Fowler, if anybody, but not 100% sure. Fowler would be my guess if I had to pick one. So Kilo says the current Red Wings could have actually made some noise in the playoffs. Yeah, no, they could have. They're a pretty solid team. I think they would definitely be a undervalued team if they made it into the wild card. Oh man, big scramble in front of the net there. Yeah, Janelle says 2 shutouts on the first day of the playoffs. Maple Leafs shut out the Lightning 5-0 and Blues shut out the Wild 4-0. I don't even know who was in net for the Blues. Was it Husso? I'm assuming it was Husso. Yeah. Kings still on the power play here. 30 seconds left. Sorry, it took me a while to catch up on the chat there, but we made it. We're back. Oh, I'll be more back into the game here. Donnell, yes, it was Husso. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so Husso and Anderson, I guess, with shutouts on the opening night of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Lauren saying here, my only favorite NHL team is the Ducks. I'm an Anaheim Pokemon trainer. Nice. I'm an Angels fan for the same reason. I'm also a Lakers and Steelers fan. Awesome. Allie, let's go penalty kill. Yeah, 100%. Penalty kill's been good so far. They are... Where is it here? Without jinxing anything, 4 for 4 so far. So knock on wood there. Kings penalty kill's been awesome too, though. 3 for 5. It's looked really, really good. So, let's see what else we got here. Pens fan says Detroit would have sweep written all over. Their goaltending is horrible. That's I think if they had better goaltending, they would have been a good wild card team to maybe upset a team in the first round. Not for very far though. Ethan Gaming that says Oilers game tomorrow. No, they play Wednesday. Are you making a video if there is? No. There will potentially be a live stream. I won't be able to do one on Wednesday, but potentially someone else will be able to. Ali says her guess is whoever has the best PK and PP will be winning because of so many penalties. Yeah, no, I think round 1 of the playoffs is going to be all about the special teams in all the series, actually. Sounds like everybody was getting calls their way this year. Ducks might go captainless for a year or two, says Kilo. I agree. Yeah, the only guy I could see them giving it to, like I said, is Fowler. Otherwise, it's probably just running 3 assistants. Average man says no Wednesday and Friday for the games, as well as Sunday. Yeah, it's every other day for all series of the first round here. Devils also need goaltending badly. Yeah, they do. Love hearing goalies smack the ice at the end of the power play. Yeah, it brings comfort to my soul knowing that. Boo Man is saying, damn, 2 shutouts, Leafs and Blues. Yeah, from teams I wouldn't have expected to. Like, I would have expected Vasilevsky in that series to get a shutout before Anderson, and probably Fleury before Husso as well. Not that those are bad goalies, but yeah, you're right, Brumanis. St. Louis whooped the Wild. Let's go Blues. Lauren says Zegras for captain. Vince saying Gibson has to go. I don't know about has to, but potentially wants to. We'll save that for a future episode of the Quack Report. Agree. No, Vince. No. Did not expect the Blues to win. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Still 6 games to go, though, potentially. At least 3, but potentially 6. Well, let's see. Because I have been paying more attention to the chat than the third period. Shots are 6-1 in favor of the Kings. Yeah, that early power play helped them get into it there. Another penalty coming up to the Kings. I feel like I called that. Like in the second period, I said, this concerns me that the Oilers are getting so many power plays because the Kings are going to get their makeup penalties. And now they are. Not that these aren't like deserved, but yeah, I mean, I don't really like that penalty, but yeah. I think now we're even on power plays, though. If we look at the match here, power play percentage. Yeah, 5 power plays for the Oilers. Kings going on their 5th now. So yeah, both teams with 5. Buman is saying Minnesota was 0 for 6 on the power play. Damn. Yeah, hard to win when you go 0 for 6 on the power play. That's a tough look. But, I mean, credit to the Blues. I feel like they had a good penalty kill all season. Did they not? I feel like they were like top 3 in the league on the penalty kill all year. Yeah, Kevin, chat's given lots of TQR ideas for future episodes. Yeah, this chat and some of the other live stream chats are going to keep us going through the off season. Yeah, 10 power plays already in this game. Ethan, have you ever talked to an NHL player online or anything? No. Hopefully this offseason we can reach out to a few, but haven't got any yet. Yes, thank you for the bot. I've hopefully handled them for now. They came in hot. Oh, shorthanded opportunity here. Oh, not quite. Zach Hyman, the possession machine, though, is going to keep it in the zone for a bit. There we go. Love it. Allie, can't imagine goalies are happy with so many penalties. Yeah, exactly. And the coaches, too. Kilo saying Leafs and Preds finals. That would be interesting. Leafs makes some sense, but Preds is a heavy underdog, I think. Yamamoto, shoot. Oh, come on. How did Quick keep that out? Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Quick is insane. Allie, Trevor Zegras on TQR. When? One day. Don't know when, but one day. I like Allie says shorthanded goals are just so emasculating. I like Jeff Merrick's idea from 32 Thoughts. If you score a shorthanded goal, that should negate the penalty. I think that would incentivize more teams to try and carry it down rather than dump and chase. And either way, it'll lead to more scoring, either shorthanded or on the power play. So I think that should be a rule. But yeah, shorthanded goals just, they just suck. So bad. Average man saying Yamamoto and Hyman are fired up. Yeah, they are. These are the type of games they thrive in, the tight checking ones. Yeah. Oof. There's some good back and forth action here. Ooh, McDavid getting in to it to protect Smith a little bit there. Like to see that he's all fired up. Quick is just too quick. That'll never get old. Never. Vince says, should have been a penalty shot. Maybe. You could make the argument. I don't know. I feel like they're going to let a lot of things go now. So maybe early in the game, but not now with about 12 minutes to go in the third, in my opinion. Apocalyptic saying, I'm a Blues fan, but I'd be okay with Florida winning the cup. That fan base deserves it. That team deserves it. They look so good. Yeah. If I was to pick any team besides the Oilers, I think Florida would be the team I would want to win. Max, I wonder what the record is for most shorthanded goals in one playoff. Good question. Yeah. That's something I could maybe look up here. I'll see if I can find something real quick. Do I know any Islanders fans? Not personally, no. Not besides the ones that are on the Hockey Podcast Network. Ooh, McDavid fight. Number one McDavid fan. Yeah, that would be awesome. Don't understand the rules of penalty shots whenever the ref feels like it. Boomanis, yikes on that joke, and yikes that I laughed. Yeah, that was a bad pun for sure, but was it more of a groan laugh, Boomanis, or Ali saying Joe Thornton deserves the cup, 100%. Jack Campbell for Conn Smythe. Was he the one in net for the Leafs tonight? I kind of just assumed that it was Anderson, because like I said, I didn't follow, but it was Campbell. Dang, sorry. Apologies to Campbell for me saying it was Anderson. Then yeah, a little early to call that maybe Kilo, but it could be a good pick. Maybe put some money on it with DraftKings. All right. Oh, that's how he got it. Just got the pad locked down. They're just showing the replay of the shorthanded chance by Nuge and Yamamoto there. They're talking about the goalies needing to stay limber. Yeah, I'd say so. Combined age of 76 years old. Average man saying Ben Stelter could beat the Kings. I hope so. He's going to be at the games in LA because he's currently down in Disneyland. So hopefully that brings us some magic on the road. Ali asking what I'm watching it on. I'm watching it on Sportsnet up here in Canada. Oh, Hyman just off the side of the net there. Trevor Moore, man, he's had a good game. I think he's up to 3 points on the night. 2 for sure, but I feel like he got a point on the third goal. Maybe someone can find it faster than me, but we'll see. No, he did not. No, Kempe and Lemieux got points on the third goal. So, but yeah, Moore's had a fantastic game. Got to give him credit. Moore and Jonathan Quick. No matter which way this game goes, one of them, if not both, deserve to be a star in this game because, yeah, it's been phenomenal. More big hits. How are we doing for hits? 34 even. That's in the match. Just in the third period alone. 2-1. Oh, so actually not that much of a physical game in the third period here. Oops, scrolled too far. Excuse me. Apocalyptic said last good Oilers goalie was Joseph, but he was older in Edmonton. I'd say Rolison too, even though he didn't spend a lot of time here. That was kind of the last big one in my opinion. But yeah, Joseph was truly elite. Ali says, wonder how expensive these games are going to be in LA. Maybe you should go. Yeah. I don't know, but that would be awesome to find out. I promised looking up most shorthanded goals in a playoff. That's got to be a stat. Most shorthanded goals in playoffs. Let's see. In one playoff season, this is from Quant Hockey. Derek Sanderson with 3 in the 68-69 season. I honestly don't even know who that is. He played with Boston. Yeah, before my time anyways, but that's the record. Let's see here. Oh, we already brought that one up. Average Man saying, some of my friends told me that Mike Smith was retiring this year and being replaced by Jeff Skinner. Yeah, I don't know about Jeff Skinner in the pads, but Max saying 4. I'm not sure if that's you trying to manifest a 4th goal here or predicting 4 for most shorthanded goals in the playoffs. Don't Be Horrible said, hi, Carter. Isha said to make sure to give you a thumbs up. Yeah, if you're just coming over from the Wild and Blues stream with Isha, I would very much appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you to Isha for shouting that out. Oh, yeah. Max saying, yeah, okay, so it was for the most shorthanded goals. Ali saying, let's go Oilers. Yeah, let's go. 10 minutes to go here. 3-3 game. Is it next goal wins? I kind of feel like it is for either team because they've kind of locked down defensively. Both sides, that is. Playback error. Oh, no. Hope nothing important happens. There we go. We're back. We're all good. We're good. Average Man saying, will this be OT? Potentially. Potentially. Who can win? Oilers from Sarah. I think Oilers. We got James Brown saying, let's go Kings. Oh, I missed the big hit. Oh, Cassian trying to fire some guys up. Maybe get another shiner to match his other one. Kilo saying, got Oilers 5-3. That'd be awesome. Got the City Life Project, another THPN member. Go Kings. Go Kings. Disagree, but we'll allow it. Good to see you, City Life. Bradley, I hope not. I have work in the morning. Yeah, I have a final tomorrow morning as well, so I hope not overtime. At least if there is, it's going to be quick. Feels like it's going to go to overtime. It definitely does. Definitely. Average Man saying, cast the wrecking ball. Yeah, he feeds off the crowd. That's what we've been missing the last couple playoffs. With the crowd, he's back. Oh, man, that hit. Yeah, and we got City Life Project. Thank you for the tip. Very much appreciated. Saying go Kings. Okay, we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Thank you very much. Boo Man is here, another member of the Hockey Podcast Network. I'm in the Eastern time zone. Oh, man, it's already 12:30 there. These games always go to overtime when I watch them and makes you stay up so much later. Yeah. Oh, man. See, at least like when that, was it Columbus and the Lightning? That game went to the fourth or fifth overtime a few years ago. That was, at least that was in the East. So, it started at 5 and, could end at a relatively decent time. But yeah, when the Western Conference ones go to overtime, that's tough. That's real tough, especially for you guys. I like to think that I'm in the perfect time zone because I'm mountain time. So the Eastern Conference games start at 5 my time. The games start on the West Coast at 8 o'clock my time and at 11. So I get hockey nonstop 5 to 11. It's the perfect time. Can still go to bed and get up for work the next day, but you don't miss any games from being at work. It's perfect. Ali, they should put a team in Hawaii. Oh, man. I don't even know what the time difference is for Hawaii, but I know that they would not get many Eastern Coast fans. That's for sure. James saying, Quick looks like he did when they won the couple cups. Absolutely. All season, he's looked like that. The last couple months, he's been in playoff form. Yeah, he's had a good season. Yeah, no, they really shouldn't put a team in Hawaii. Max, outdoor game near volcano. If you could get ice to to stay there. Yeah. Being an Avs fans, most games starts at 7:30 for you. Yeah, that's late. Absolutely. Especially for the weekdays. Sorry, I got to take a quick sip and then I'll get to some more questions here. Good Oilers possession here, but man, the Kings are so aggressive. That's one thing I respect about the Kings is they are just very, very aggressive on the in the defensive zone. It's awesome. Lauren saying, do you think there should be a Ducks Penguins Winter Classic at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh? Yeah, that'd be a good place to do one. Oh, big blast by Yamamoto there. Let's see. Average man. I think we have the same time zone, Mountain Standard Time. Yes, we do. City Life. The better story would be if the Kings won. Edmonton does not deserve McDavid. They refuse to build a team around him. They're working on it. Dylan. Yeah. Boomanis. I know. Yeah, you're an Avs fan. Dylan will be streaming the Avs game tomorrow. Yeah, so make sure and check that out. Sub to the channel. Hit the bell so you're notified when that happens. Let's see. More bots. I'm trying to block, but it says an error has occurred. Can I put them in timeout? I can do that. Try blocking them again later. Max says, Kings are embracing nothing to lose. Yes, you're right. They have everything to prove as the underdog in this series. Awesome, Boomanis. Good to hear you'll be watching Dylan as the Avs take on the Preds for Game 1 tomorrow on the Hockey Podcast Network. You should get some Gulls players on the podcast this summer, like Carrick, Drew, Perreault, Dostal, Limages. Those guys have big futures. That would be awesome. We'll definitely have to try and reach out to them. That's the plan anyways. Apocalyptic says, Brown has really looked good again the last couple of years. Yeah, I thought he was going to just kind of fall off a few years ago and disappear. But he really came back and had a good last couple seasons. It's awesome to see. 3-3, yes. City Life, the best cams. Trolls tried to crash your stream too. Yeah. They, for those of you not sure, City Life is Isha from the Hockey Podcast Network. He just finished up the Wild and Blues stream. Tough loss for your Wild there, Isha, but hopefully you guys can come back strong in game 2 because I definitely think that is going to be a 7-game series. Average Man, found your new hockey channel. Good to hear. Love to hear that. Yeah, we always love when we can acquire some new fans for the channel because the community's been growing quite steadily and become quite strong over this season. So it's awesome. Thanks, Dylan, for dealing with those bots. Oh man, this is some back and forth hockey here. This is close. Yeah, I think overtime is looking more and more likely, but also I feel like both teams are just trying to, really fight to get this game over with. Because you go to overtime in game 1, like eventually it wears down as you keep going to overtime. So hopefully we can end it in regulation. Yeah, I agree, Boomanis. Let's end it in regulation. We got just under 6 minutes to go here. Shots are tied 33-33. Game is tied 3-3 in the third period here. Kings offside going to commercial break, it looks like. Threes all around on the board. Oh boy. I'm getting nervous now. Who said it? Ethan said it earlier that he was getting nervous at the beginning of third period. Yeah, I can feel it. Kings fans, if you're still around, well, I know there's Kings fans still around. Are you guys still nervous, or are you just excited that you're in this close of a hockey game? Since I know you guys were kind of the underdogs going into this series. Nervous, excited, a little bit of both. Ali saying, I bet the Oilers weren't expecting to have to play this hard. Yeah, given how they started the first period, I would say they took them a little bit lightly, but also credit to the Kings. So Martin saying, show the game. I wish I could, but we would get shut down so fast and then none of this exists. But don't worry, you can find streams elsewhere, not on YouTube. If you're looking on YouTube, you're looking in the wrong place. But stick around for the chat and the statistics here. But yeah, maybe someone in the chat can help you find a stream. Average Man, I can only imagine how physical Colorado is going to play. Yeah, they built up for the playoffs. They're going to play a physical game. Martin saying, not nervous. Edmonton sucks. That's good that you're not nervous. Because I sure am. Owen saying, let's go, Oilers. Yeah, let's go, Oilers. Donnell, if this game goes to OT, it will be the first of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Yes, it will. Starting off with 2 shutouts and overtime in the first night. That would be a wild opening night for sure. Looks like Beer Sports Whatever, good to see you again, has the where you can find a stream if you're still around, Martin. Lauren says, my friend Dashi has no tolerance for trolls entering his live streams. He either put them in a timeout or delete their comments. I admire him for that. Yeah, I usually start off with a timeout unless they say something like really egregious, and if they keep going, I go for the block. But I'm kind of like a 2 strikes and you're out kind of guy. First strike, you get a timeout. Second strike, you're gone. Unless you're just being, unless you're just being a dick. James says, I was born the year the Kings came into the league, so I'm not nervous. They won the first cup as an 8 seed. That's true. Yeah, they were an underdog in that year. Martin says, Kings in overtime. I have a wager for 500 to win 4,500. How did that stay out? Oh, man. Oh, no. They tried. They tried so hard. Oh, man. I need to know how that first one stayed out, because that was... Was that the post or was that Smith? Oh, crap. I agree. Allie, everyone loves an underdog story unless it's the Kings. Damn, that was a nice save by Smith. Was that tipped in front? How did that go in? I still have no idea. Oh, yeah, he definitely tipped that. Yeah. Damn, nice. Nice save by Smith there. Oh, just enough of a piece of it. Damn. Oof. 5 minutes to go still? Pinball goal? Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree, Brumanis. Just going to ask for my thoughts on Smith's play thus far. I thought he's been pretty solid. Both goalies have been really solid. But yeah, that was just a good tip by Deneau. I agree, Bradley. Martin with a let's go. Yeah, Allie, that was so good until it went in. Man, if the Oilers could have cleared that, that would have been a save of the game for sure. Kings hate that story. We're just used to it. Yeah. McDavid's flying now. We need some more McMagic here for game 1. Come on, Darnell. Darnell saying, want this game to go to overtime? Yeah, me too. Me too now. Darren says, Buddy won the cup twice with the Kings. Dwight King, nice. Lauren says, I like any underdog stories unless it's the Kings, Sharks, Golden Knights, Bengals, Ravens, Browns, or Patriots. Average man trying to manifest some McMagic like he did earlier. Allie, we need you to help manifest some McMagic too. Donnell saying, good save by Smith, but tip, that sucks. Yeah. Smith with a diving save after he tried to play the puck. And then shot goes back to the point. I forget who takes the shot, but Deneau right in front just gets enough of a piece to tip it past Mike Smith. Connor McJesus will give us a Muriel. Oh, you went to get a snack. Bad time to go get a snack. Boonis says, that's what I get for saying end it in regulation. Granted, the hockey gods forget I said Oilers, not Kings. Club step. Game is over. I don't know. 4 minutes to go still. Some McMagic from Allie. Kings are keeping up the pressure, though. Not letting the Oilers get some zone time. Did it start with a crappy pass from Smith? No, it did not. Just, I don't know. Dylan saying, let's go overtime. How much time is left? 3 minutes and 40-ish seconds. Dylan taken back overtime. Yeah, I don't know. Not quite looking like it, but Oilers forced to play it a little bit safe, which they're not good at doing. Go Kings from Hollywood Big Daddy Trips. Dylan saying last minute McJesus magic. I sure hope so. He's going to not be on the bench for very long. Oh, yeah. No, he's still on the ice. Wouldn't be surprised if he played the last 4 minutes out here. Setting a pick there. When do the Oilers pull the goalie? Any predictions here? Do they do it early? Do they do it with a minute left? Broken stick for the Kings. Let's see if we can capitalize on this. Good offensive zone pressure, though. Love it. Sorry if I'm ignoring the chat a little bit, but Connor McJesus got that beauty goal end to end. Yeah, he did early in the first. If this goes to overtime, I donate $5. Let's go. Now I'm really pushing for overtime. Martin Ross saying 5-3 Kings final score. I think you said that earlier too. Going to be risky for a goalie poll? Absolutely. Max, 74.5% chance of McMagic. I like that math. No empty net, please, from Roy. Is your audio and video not synced? Mine isn't. It seems pretty close. I have my volume down pretty low, though, so I can't really tell. It seems to be okay, though. Average man saying we might need the extra man. Roy saying no empty net, please. And they'll score because they'll score and it won't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. It's that high risk, high reward thing. But I mean, we have a good offensive zone pressure without the extra man, so maybe don't need it, and it's good insurance. Oh, the Kings get the puck out here. 2 minutes to go. Let's see if we can make something happen. McDavid still on the ice. Has he left yet? Damn. I won't report Rory just because he's a Flames fan. But even though I don't like Flames myself, but Johnny. Good save on Nurse there. Damn, these bots are back. YJ saying, hope it's not like this tomorrow when the Pens play. Let's go Pens. Overtime winner for Connor. I gambled under 7.5. That makes sense why you don't want the empty net. Kings are past due for a cup. They just got one like 8 years ago. Eric saying, Oilers, please. Yeah, come on, let's tie it up. Do Oilers have a timeout? They just took their timeout. I know that was from a minute ago. So, Allie, yeah, this is very intense. Apocalyptic says, Kings seem to go on a run every few years. Yeah, that's true. They just won't go away. Place is going to blow up if they score. Absolutely. Empty net. Allie says, yes, they do. Putting on the cap for some luck. Got the Kings on your bracket, Lucas. So you need this game. Bumanis says, I have to say it. Let's go overtime. I agree. Let's go. Minute and a half to go. Empty net. No, he kept that in. I don't think that's offside. Even though the Kings begged. Kings get it out. Bouchard recovers, though. Got the Let's Go Oilers chant going in Rogers Place. Let's get it going in the chat, Ethan. It helped earlier. Some chaos in front. Minute to go, but Quick makes the string of stops there. Yeah, everyone's on their feet. Some teams like to fly under the radar and balance expectations. Yeah, Kings are one of those teams. Martin says if they score, it's going to blow up in there. Absolutely. Might go to overtime, so it'll be close. Unless the Kings score here. Yeah, exactly. With the empty net, they have a good chance. Ray still hoping that just nobody scores for the under 7. Dylan saying this could be the most underrated series of the first round. It was close all regular season. I think a lot of people not giving the Kings enough credit. I have to agree with you. This could be an underrated series for sure. For sure. Let's go, says Safernix. Alexandra says, frickin' score. Let's go Oilers. Let's go McDavid from Alley. Under a minute to go here. Kings look like they're going to get it out. Oh, Bouchard. Nice job to poke check. I follow there. Keep it in the zone. Man, Kings are just all over. Damn. 42 seconds to go here. Oilers 37 shots, LA 35, 4-3 goals in favor of LA here. Nate from the stream earlier saying, hold on, Kings, hold on. Average man summing up every Oilers fan's emotions right now. Ali saying, people were saying Canes Bruins was going to be the one to watch. That's true. All right, here we go. I'm going to kind of ignore the chat for a bit here because we got 30 seconds of very nerve-wracking hockey if you're an Oilers fan. Well, even if you're a Kings fan. Lots of shots from the outside. Kings are doing good about clogging up the middle, which when Nate was on, he said there was a lot of shots from the middle. It looks like they're fixing that now. Quick still got lots of still got those reflexes, yeah. Average man saying, come on, boys, get at least one. I like our odds in overtime. Thanks, Dylan, for saying hell of a stream. Yeah, there's lots of Kings fans. I think they've been around the whole time, but they're coming out now. Ethan's back. Awesome. Cheesy Burger, what is up? And let's go Kings. 25 seconds to go here. Oilers pushing. Kings trying to get it out of the zone. Oh, man. Batted that out of midair. Was that Draisaitl? Just feed it to the net. Let's go, Bouch. 7. Bouchard, come on. Nope, not quite. And Kings get possession. Kempe dumps it. Oh, man. With a late goal, the Kings take this one. 4-3 in regulation. Oilers fans at the game look stressed. Oilers fans everywhere stressed. Dylan says, subscribe to the channel, everyone. Yeah, we got watch-alongs tomorrow. Dylan will be doing Avs Predators. Neil will be everyone's favorite. Neil will be doing Rangers and Penguins tomorrow as well. Yeah, this was a hell of a game. As an Oilers fan, like, man, we needed a win, obviously. But, you know, the series is still young. Kings put on the pressure as well. So credit to them. Jonathan Quick had a hell of a game. Credit where credit is due. Trevor Moore as well had an awesome game. You got Judy saying, or Juddy, Leafs fan, new subscriber, but as a neutral fan, this has been a good game of playoffs hockey. Absolutely. Yeah. As an Oilers fan, I'm upset with the outcome, but yeah, very good game. It's going to be an awesome series. I can't wait for the other games in this series. The next, hopefully 6, at least hopefully there's 4 more that end up in Oilers wins here. Average man, why? Ethan, go Kings, go. Well, we're bringing this back, the chant. Lucas saying, let's go. Dylan for the King. Oh, man, I'm very behind. I'm so sorry, everybody. Oh, City Life, amazing. Boomanis, boo. We got both sides in the chat here, which is great to see. Thank you, Max, for joining the stream, and thanks for your kind words. Yes, Ali, I'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, I host the Quack Report covering the Anaheim Ducks on the Hockey Podcast Network with my co-host Nate, who dropped by for the second period. We will be live streaming Wednesday evening for our own show, so I will not be doing the next Oilers-Kings watch-along. I'm sure someone else will pick it up. If not, there will at least be one watch-along that game. But if you want more from us and from me, I will be at Quack Report Pod on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch as well. We live stream our episodes there on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Congratulations, Roy. You are a happy man with your under 7 bet. Thank you, Isha. Yeah, what a hell of a day for NHL hockey. 2 shutouts, 4-3 battle between the LA Kings as well. Yeah, the only game that wasn't, maybe as good of a story was the Canes Bruins 5-1. And that I'm just saying that because there was no shutout and it wasn't like super tight game. But I mean, if you're a Canes fan, that was I'm sure that was a good game as well. Average man, you're right. Still 6 games left. Suffer Knicks, the underdogs take the win. Yeah, game 1 goes to the underdogs for sure. Shocking upsets in the first night of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Yeah, defending Cup champs losing. The Oilers losing, who were the heavy favorites in this series for sure. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Bumanis, for a great stream. Yeah, you have a good one too. More Go Kings. Apocalyptic. Are the Oilers just cursed? Potentially. Lucas saying, only thing is I have the Wild and they got slumped. Yeah, absolutely. See you later, Lauren. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you on Wednesday for the live stream. Yeah, Ethan, you did it. I was behind by 100 comments in my stream. Yeah, I tuned in for the first few minutes of your stream just as I was grabbing some dinner. And yeah, you did good to catch up. I was impressed. Yes, you overcame the other Ethan who was trying to manifest the Oilers chat there. Nate with some very sad stats, but I feel like I wouldn't be doing my due diligence here. The Edmonton Oilers are 0-7 in their last 7 playoff games, 0-6 if you don't count the play-in round as the playoffs, which Nate doesn't, but everybody else literally does. So yeah, 0-7, not good. Thanks, Isha. Yeah, can't wait for your next stream as well. Average man, yeah, you've been here since the beginning. An OG. Good game. Go Kings go, says Model. Yeah, very good game to the Kings. Mad respect. Will you be on live stream again? Yeah, not sure totally when, but every day there will be a live stream for the hockey NHL playoffs here. There will be some sort of game going on, potentially 2. And yeah, I will be live streaming again at some point. Probably not this week. Maybe next week I'll try and hop on one. But you can follow myself. I'll put it on here. There, I'll remove this. At Carter_Potts, TOTTS. Oops. I've been talking for way too long here, you can tell. At the bottom here on this side, at Carter_Potts, POTTS_97. I'll be sure and tweet when I will be live streaming again. So follow me there. And yeah, you will be able to find out when I'm doing another one. Thanks, Nate, for the great stream. Yes, and thank you for joining me. Great game, says Apocalyptic. Let's see what else we got here. Where are we going? Lester Gaming, thanks. Appreciate this a lot as a Kings fan and not being able to watch them live. Love this. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lustra, for joining in the chat. Braden saying made $308 off the Kings with a $65 bet. Nice. Yeah, if you guys want to get into sports betting, this stream is sponsored by the DraftKings, sponsor of the Hockey Podcast Network. Use promo code THPN as in the Hockey Podcast Network at sign up for exclusive offers there. Let's see. Ethan saying, I hope I will see you stream again. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be sure to do one. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree with you. Carter's popular after this stream. Yeah, I feel great. Even though my team lost, I still feel good because you guys have been an awesome chat. Average man, definitely be here on Wednesday. Yeah, no one's currently signed up for the stream. I will be busy on Wednesday night, so I won't be doing it, but hopefully somebody else will pick up the Kings and Oilers stream. Suffer Nick says, have a good night. This was a hell of a stream. Yeah, you have a good night too, buddy. Thanks for the live stream. Nate, I'm ignoring your play-in comment there because I can. Ethan says, found your new favorite streams. Awesome. Thank you. Glad to hear it. Apocalyptic says, well, at least Wild fans still have 3 games left. I will find you once again. Carter says, Ethan, thank you. Even though you're a Kings fan, you are welcome on my streams anytime, buddy. Kilo says, good night. Yeah, you too. Kevin, and now back to listening to the TQR pod. Yes, at Quack Report Pod. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram. That is my regular stomping grounds over there. Go Kings go. Is this illegal in this Oilers stream? Nah, this is for everybody. Just because I'm an Oilers fan doesn't make it the Oilers stream. Nah, you're good. You're good. 90% Kings, 10% Oilers, huh? Yeah. Kings came out of the woodwork at the end there. There was a good chunk of Kings fans for sure. Isha, your hair's almost as long as mine. Yeah, you had a good flow going too. I've been growing mine out for a while. It's it's pretty good. I did get it trimmed, but otherwise it's been about 2 years of work. 4-1 Kings. Oh yeah, refs gave y'all two. Yeah, no, lots of penalties all around this year. Or this night, I guess. It sounds like the Leafs Bolts stream had, or game. My words are getting all mixed up. It's almost time to go. Leafs Bolts game had quite a bit of penalties called. This game had, I think 10 was the final count, 5 on each side. Yeah. 10 power plays. There was a couple extra offsetting penalties there as well. See you later, average man. Thank you, Ali, for the good luck on my final tomorrow. Congrats on graduating. Thank you very much. And James says, you did a great job. Thank you, James. Being the ultimate fan of the Kings, I appreciate the way you stay neutral and cool to Kings fans. I try. I really try. It's hard to hate Kings fans. If we were playing Calgary, it would be the total opposite. But yeah, Kings fans are good. Just respect to them. Smith needs to apologize. Not sure what for. Ali says, bye for now. Oh, thank you, Ali, for the super sticker and the tip. Much appreciated. Yeah, if you guys liked what you saw, there's a little $ button down at the bottom for tips. That would be appreciated, but not totally necessary. The thing I care most about is if you hit subscribe on the channel and you hit that like button if you liked what you saw. Those are the two for me. The chat's drying up a little bit here, and my voice is getting pretty tired. My words are getting all jumbled up. I got a final tomorrow morning at 10:30, so I'm going to hit the hay. But you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much for tuning in. Again, streams tomorrow, so hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of when those will be going on. And I will see you guys another time. Again, myself at Carter_Potts, POTTS_97 on Twitter, at Quack Report Pod, at HockeyPodNet for my show and the network. You guys have been great. Go Oilers, go, and we'll see you next time.